everybody. Hope we're having a good Wednesday there. I almost said it was Tuesday. I almost brought us back a day. I didn't mean to do that. Let's not press the week back anymore, shouldn't we? But yeah, hopefully we're all having a good one there. Welcome in to some Planet Zoo, some Camp Tantua. Some more Camp Tantua there. And yeah, excited to get back in here again. And let's go ahead and see who's hanging out there. What's up, Heather? How you doing? Hey, Domez. What's up, Samantha? Good to see ya. Todd is in the building. I thought you were late to the stream. No, I was late today. Hey, Linda. But yeah, I was late today. I was the one who was the late one. We were running around this morning and early afternoon, basically, and it brought me all the way up to stream time. Brought me all the way up to stream time. So originally I had it set for like another hour from now, give or take, just because I wasn't really sure. But yeah, it turned out we got home and I was able to get the stream started a little bit sooner than anticipated, thankfully. So yeah, no, excited to be back in the Camp Tantua here. Hey, Becca. Hey, Becca. Hey, Troy and Becca. I just kind of had to combine Troy and Becca into the same voice there. So whether or not they liked it, too bad. You guys do what? Oh, you switch your times around next Sunday? Nice. So, all right. So if you all weren't here for yesterday's Camp Tantua, which I'm pretty sure everyone who was here was, but we did this. We made a little nature trail thingy, or at least we started to do that, right? And then I kind of got distracted and was like, hey, what if we put like a stream going from our main kind of lake right there, and then we kind of got started on that. Did a lot of detail work on this little island. So we did a bunch of foliage work. It was a lot of fun to do that too. I love doing foliage work. It's like a load of fun. So yeah, we did a whole bunch of that, and guess what? We're gonna do it some more. We're gonna do it a whole bunch more because we didn't even get close to finishing. I just kind of detailed little spots all up and down the streamline there, and that's about all the farther we got. But before we get going on that, I want to introduce and bring in some animals. So there we go. What is up there, Cyrus? Hey, thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. It's a lot of fun to do. A lot of fun to do that there. So we're gonna bring in some new animals here from the mod workshop there. We have I went ahead and I pretty much have every single mod, I think, because I think all the modders are at this point sending their mods to my community showcase, which is awesome. And I see people are directing modders to my showcase and stuff like that. So yeah, if we can become like the Planet Zoo like mod showcase, except for the modders who like have YouTube channels that showcase them off, that'd be awesome. So yeah, send all the modders, send them my way. I will showcase all the mods. But yeah, so that being said, I think I have every single mod downloaded at this point that we can for standalone animals and stuff like that. But one that got done yesterday was the deer here. And I went ahead and got 16 of these things, I guess. We have the deer. Oh, heck, I got rid of the heckin' habitat yesterday. Shoot. Let's go ahead and put that back. Let's put that back. Hey, bold. Hey, bold. All right, we gotta make a big old habitat around here. I destroyed it yesterday because we were starting to kind of encroach on the habitat overall, so it was a little bit of a bummer to build with, essentially. So we'll just kind of make this again. If we have to edit it, we will do so. Ooh, you know what? We'll actually shorten this because we just need to get the animals in there, and then they can roam around however they want to. We might go back later and do a bit of like how Estan was doing with his, I can't remember the name of his forest preserve looking build that he was doing. But we might do it where we have the animals kind of in certain areas of the resort only. Take a look and see about that. Oh, nuts. I don't think you can go through the path. I don't think you can go through the path. We'll go around right here. Sound effects are necessary. Oh, and some of you, I've seen some people in their builds and stuff. Did you know that when you're building, until it gets stuck. Did you know when you're building? Wait, what the heck happened? How did I get over there? You don't need to click the checkbox. It's like maybe not for barriers, but for like building regular things. You can click anywhere on the map, and it will build. And that goes for regular construction pieces too. I've been seeing a lot of people having to go back and click the checkbox, and that's probably like cool for a lot of people to like to have to go do that. But just saying, if you want to save yourself like a hair of time, you can click anywhere you want on the map, and it'll just bam, build it. Hey, I love your zoos. Hello, I love your zoos. Okay, let's add in our deer friends here. Now I got a whole bunch of deer because where I'm from, We have so many deer in our area that we have hunts. We have hunts go on because there's so many deer. So I went ahead and just got a whole slew of them there. Like a lot. I guess 16 is a lot, right? That kind of seems like a lot. All right, so we have our trade center here. Go. Oh, hello. What are you? Who are you? Oh. There we go. It's got some bison and moose that kind of got trapped there, it looks like. Hey, Silver Fox, welcome in, buddy. I know, yeah, I was just a little bit late. We were doing errands. We had to go to Target and Home Depot and a few other places. So yeah, I was just a little bit late. That's all. That's all. Need a hunter Frank. There you go. A hunter Frankie, exactly. Do people not hunt deer in some areas, excluding like cities, of course? Yeah, no. Some places it's outlawed, I believe. Our state it is not, because again we have an overpopulation. But I know that some places they are the opposite. So, and they might have a certain deer population that, what is that? Oh, that is not as prevalent, I think. So, yeah, I don't think it's everywhere. Oh, I didn't hire a Uterino, a staff. All right, so they'll get go. Actually, we're gonna hire another one because there are a lot to put in there. So let's hire at least like 2 or 3 more. But cool. Let's take a look at the deer here. Oh, there it is. Nice. Look at that. Hello, deer. What's wrong with you? Are you hurt? You're starving. Well, that, you're not hurt, so you're just resting. You're just starving. Yo, what's up, Crocs? How you doing? Crocs earlier, you made me giggle. Crocs played Spore earlier, I saw on my little, you know how Steam updates you when people are playing certain games and stuff, and I saw that Crocs was playing Spore, and that just like was a nostalgia bomb for me personally. I was like, oh my gosh, Spore is one of those games that I like load up once every, I don't know, like 2 or 3 years, and I'll just kind of replay. Same with like the movies and stuff like that. Oh, these look great. Shout out to Leaf, by the way. Shout out to Leaf. I don't think I... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I wonder what the animal that this took over... Oh, you know what? I bet it's the gazelle. Isn't it? I bet it's the gazelle. The Lods for it are a little bit out there, but that's not too bad. That's actually pretty good. So when you're kind of far away, it'll start to turn a little bit, but when you're nice and close there, you get to it, it kind of puts them away a little bit there. Oh, don't they look great? Yeah. Don't judge my game. No, I'm envious of it. So, no, yeah, good job there from Leaf. That is awesome. And yeah, I'm really excited to see all these in there. Yeah, he's just got to get the Lods kind of fixed there. That's all good. So, let's see here. What else are they putting in? A bunch of those. Let those kind of get in there and dispersed around. And then we're gonna do a lot more foliage work. Do a heck of a lot more foliage work today. Kind of the same as yesterday. Is that it? Okay, that's it. We're also gonna go ahead and add in while we're here, and we have all the other animals. I got a bunch of them, so we'll do the river otters as well. These are from Nicholas Lionrider. I believe I have a link for these in the description. I don't have the link in the description for the deer at the moment. I will update that for the next video though. Classic German Animal Park. They all have deers and animals we got recently. Oh, perfect. Yeah, that's awesome. Spore memory has been unlocked, right? Absolutely. Nick was having the same issue with the capybara. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's I think it's a Lod thing they've mentioned before. Oh my gosh, look at them go. So yeah, whether or not they get it's not a big deal. It's not that big a deal. Look at they look like little bugs. They look like ants running around the zoo now. If y'all haven't seen the otters, by the way, here's the otter. Oh, they're kind of in the grass, but dun 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 dun. There they go. Hello, little otters. Oh, is the sound on? Let me get the sound on here for y'all. The sound is on, just the music is a little bit over top of it, I believe, so I can actually do that. Do that. We'll turn the game up a little bit more. Turn the sound or music down just a little bit, so the music's still on, but the game noise comes through. Maybe we can hear them like do their otter noises, right? That's something I noticed the other day, that I don't really have much of the game sounds going, and those are important. Get severe weather coming in the next couple hours. Ooh, that sounds exciting. I love severe weather. Oh, hey, I already had a thing over here. I forgot about that. Let's get rid of the pathing and everything, too. There we go. All right, so there are the otters, so they will disperse. What's up next here? Next, we're going to do red fox. We're going to do 4 red foxes. I believe the red fox is from Level Wolf. Let me double check. Oh, hey, y'all can't see my screen, right? That's a bad time to ask that now. Okay, cool. Because there was some information that popped up that y'all aren't supposed to see for a little bit. Okay, let's see. Community Showcase. That is from, let's see, the Red Wolf, or Fox, Red Fox. I think it's Level Wolf, because they did the Wolf and, oh, no, the Red Fox is from Leaf. The Red Fox is also from Leaf. So, hey, Livy, how's it going? Good to see you. So let's add in the Red Foxes there. There they go. So we'll get those in, and then the Bison. Now the Bison obviously are not a modded animal, right? So just so we're aware of that. But we'll get them in as well, because I kind of have an idea that the Bison are going to hang out mainly in this area. And that's what I was talking about earlier, that while this is kind of a open, like, you know, nature preserve or conservation or whatever you want to say, where the animals just kind of go, it might be kind of cool to naturally hold or have some animals only hang out in certain areas. So like our plains area would have the bison and maybe like the deer or something like that. I don't know, the deer kind of makes sense in the woods too. So I don't know, maybe just a few animals will kind of hold in place and others can kind of go wherever they want to there. Bunch of tornadoes, so real interesting it gets here. Ooh, dang, tornadoes. Hey Harry, what's up, buddy? No worries, we just started about 5-10 minutes ago because I was late today. I was soups late. Like by 20 minutes. How we doing, Harry? Cockroaches for the next animal mod? Well, we already have cockroaches. We already have cockroaches in the game. I guess they're only exhibit animals. That's what I want to see next. I want to see some of the exhibit animals become habitat animals, like turtles and stuff like that. Like turtles and what else? Yeah, the cockroaches, I guess. That would be cool. All right, let's get this out of the way so we can go ahead and build there. There we go. We'll leave that just like that for now because I don't really care if the animals kind of disperse around at the moment. We'll probably go play on pause for the most part. So let's go ahead and start, I guess, kind of where we left off yesterday, getting this riverbed and everything kind of done up there. So lots more foliage work today. If you enjoyed it yesterday, congrats, you're gonna get it more of it today, yay! All right, let's put down, let's see, we have all the rock areas that we want to have down. So let's go through with, what were we putting down for this? Oh, the cattails, or the reeds. So we're using the reeds. You know what we're gonna do? We're actually use the reeds and elephant grass. I think that'd be a good combo. There it is. Even the exhibit animals as isolated animals, statues is fine for me. Yeah, if you could just put them where you want to and set up little scenes and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm with you there. Yep, I'm definitely with you there. Don't we have a 4-meter strip of this? I think I didn't favorite some stuff there. I sure didn't. Yeah, because it's not like, you know, you need those things to really move around a lot, right? You just need them to be at the edge of a pond or at the edge of a stream or, you know, whatever like that. I want to put them on my buildings. I want to put like a cardinal or a crow or something that goes on like the sill of my buildings or something like that. Gotta love the Planet Coaster music. What's up, Totter? See, we'll use these for the embankments there. Really lush. Want to have snakes lurking on some of the rocks around the zoo. Yeah, there, exactly, right? Just those kind of like natural little animals that aren't even necessarily part of the zoo, quote unquote, but are just kind of like in the area that you happen to be building in. So like I was saying, like, you know, Thornton Hills Zoo would have a lot of like blue jays and cardinals and different animals like that. Like raccoons, like have raccoons running around, or squirrels. Yeah, those like ambient animals, right? I think, yeah, I've called them like ambient animals in the past. Where, again, they're not animals that are in like the zoo. They're just part of like the environment that the zoo is around and stuff like that. But you know, at the same time, they're still a part of the zoo in a way. Like at Brookfield Zoo, I can't remember what the name of it or what they called it, but there was like Canadian geese that would come there every single year, and they kind of became, you know, even though they weren't in an enclosure or a habitat or whatever, they still like were part of the zoo. They would be there every single year and stuff like that. So, hey, Lion Rider. Animated or static squirrels, yeah, right. And even like Bold was saying, even if it was just like a scenery piece that we could just kind of, you know, pick up and plop down on top of a rock or anything like that, like I'm even content with that. I'd even be pretty content with that. Hey George Martin, what's up, buddy? We are building a general plains area for Camp Tantua, which Camp Tantua is this random little build I just started doing about, what, 2 weeks ago or something? Where it's just a little campground kind of set in the Midwest of the United States, I guess. So yeah, here's a little overview of it there, but yeah, we're on episode 4 of it. But yeah, today we're mainly focusing on this big plains area for our bison and other random animals to move about. Zoo Tycoon had ambient animals? Were they one that you just kind of placed around? Or did they actually, like, you know, see birds flying around and stuff like that? I mean, again, like, I hate to tell Planet Zoo players this, because whenever I bring it up, they get a little upset, but we even have ambient birds in Planet Coaster that just kind of fly around. I mean, you know, they're just like pigeons. You just, like, look around, they'll just be like pigeons flying through the air. It's not like a scenery piece or anything you put down, it's just... there's just a pigeon, because, you know, there's birds in the world. But yeah, Planet Coaster has birds before Planet Zoo does, like flying around small little birds. I remember I brought that up one time in Linda about Blue Gasket, I think. Linda was like, what? And then she like, I think she looked up a video and she's like, are you fucking kidding me? Hey Emma, how's it going? Hey Gecko Boy. Spawn birds and squirrels and stuff randomly. That's awesome. I love it. Yeah, they can just be like little sprites. They don't have to be anything crazy looking, right? Just like little sprite things. Do I have the, what are these things called? Bracken. The bracken. Oh yeah, there it is. I don't know, whenever I see the word bracken, I always think of like some bracken. I don't know, some like Viking or like Scottish, right? You gotta like say it with like a Scottish accent. It's the bracken. Hey Seth, what's up, buddy? Realized after booting up PK, apparently they plan on roller coasters and flat. I think they were planning on that. Or was that in the concept art that when you boot up PK on Steam? I totally didn't look at it. I got half excited and then unexcited because I booted it up and then it started loading. I was like, wait, what? And then it was just like a screenshot for their live stream tomorrow. I was like, oh, and then I closed the game right away. Pigeons from Planco, but I remember there was something else that left me speechless. What's that? The TMTK? All right, a lot of green going on down there. That's cool though. We're gonna start to put in some different colors in just a hot second there. We just gotta get all the greenery kind of put in first. There we go. Yeah, it's starting to be more like it. We got next step after this is going to be dirtying. Dirtying. There it is. It up because it's a little bit too clean, too crisp with the greens and stuff. So yeah, we gotta just kind of put in some dirty foliage. I love the Roomba plants. Remember, we're calling these Roomba plants, by the way. If you weren't here yesterday, I decided that the rhubarb plants are now the Roomba plants, so hopefully y'all like that. Something with water maybe, or some kind of backdrop piece? Well, the water in Planet Zoo is way better than Planet Coaster's water. Planet Coaster's water always looked like some blue jello that they squirted from like a toothpaste nozzle into it. Or maybe some backdrop pieces. Yeah, well that's with the that's the billboards, Linda. Those are the billboards that you might be referring to. And we'll be getting those soon enough. Hey, Jake! Hey, thanks, Gecko Boy. It's been a really fun little river to kind of build up here. When pizza's on a bagel, you can have pizza anytime. DJ Roomba Plants, you betcha. Oh my gosh, MS Queen. How the heck are ya? Good to see ya, as always. I hope you and the fam are having a good one. Getting pumped for the new Planet Zoo update. Probably DLC too, right? Can pretty much be assumed. But if anyone's going to be excited about the new update, it's definitely going to be MS Queen. MS Queen and Jake, they are the ultimate Planet Zooers. Expectations on the next DLC? I think we're all pretty much in agreement that it is going to be Southeast Asia. We were talking about that yesterday after the update videos came out, or the update videos after the update forum post came out. I think everyone was still on the hype train of Southeast Asia DLC just because of all of the Asia pieces that they were showing off with it, and the pandas and all that. So yeah, I don't know, and of course the sun bear, right? We're all can't forget about that sun bear leak that we had a little bit ago. So yeah, I think I'll go with the consensus there. But I still think it would be really funny and really trolly if Frontier was doing this the whole time, and then they're like, North America pack. And everyone's like, all right, I mean, I'm not upset, but how come you did all the South? Okay, whatever. Just move on. It's fine. Cool. So that looks good, that looks good. You're thinking birds, see, yeah, what MS Queen is saying there. I'm almost thinking that Frontier's gonna do that. Where they're just gonna be like, yeah, look at all this Asian stuff that we're showing off in these pictures and stuff. And then, no Asia. Then it'll be like, North America, oh yeah, birds or something like that. See, I'm not on the hype train of birds just because we just had a big update with like the aquatic pack and stuff. So something just tells me that we're not gonna quite get like a birds or like a burrowing or anything like that. But I would love to be wrong on that. Like, I would be ecstatic to be wrong about that. Raccoons? Oh, I like raccoons. I do hope I can figure out the red panda rig so I can get you raccoons. Yes! That would be perfect in here. I was just talking about how they'd be great for this nature preserve. This actual nature preserve. You're just thinking just Asia, so not like a specific to Southeast Asia? Yeah. Yeah. They had a lot of Chinese Indian architectures in the teasers. See, I'm thinking that the teasers are a ruse. I'm gonna go with that. My gut is telling me that the teasers are a ruse. Probably not. All right, we need some more trees on this side. So excited for the oh, isn't that amazing, MS Queen? You know what I thought of right away? And I don't know if you've seen this project yet, but Beezy is doing like a Martian project. I think a few others are as well. And I can't wait to see them turn the water like red or like off like salmon pink or something like that. I just think that's gonna be really cool to see for like their Mars projects. You know, I can't wait to see people unleash their imagination a bit there and just go a little bit bonkers with some, you know, green water for like alien planets and stuff. And again, this is where like modders come in. Like, I don't I don't think we'll see any like aliens or anything quite yet from modders because everyone's still so psyched about just overall having new animals being put in. But, you know, the possibility is there for people to make like aliens, right? And make an alien planet with green and blue water and, you know, just really go nuts with it, or just all this other kind of crazy creativity kind of stuff if you want. So again, I don't think we'll see that for a little bit just because again, the modding community right now, at least the few people who are putting in animals are kind of focused on the putting in more zoo animals or IRL animals or anything like that. Everything like that, but that's totally fine because we need some more of those animals overall. So modders dumb, modders bad. That's right. Check out The Martian. Yes, exactly. That's what it looks like it's based off of too. Exactly. 100%. How's it going, Leaf? Good to see you, buddy. You thought blood when they said our colorful water with more hazy water. Take that for if you want. Yeah, do a Dracula build or something. Welcome to Blood Lake. Big orange juice enclosure with some ice cubes and a straw. Harry, that's actually a kind of really clever idea though, to like, for like bars and stuff like that. If you can get the water to manipulate enough, you could maybe get some like frozen drink. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Is this campground going to feature a murder shack? No, this one will not be featuring a murder shack, unfortunately. We're going a bit more of the traditional route. Unfortunately, sorry. Nope, no Beyond Wolf Nature Reserve shenanigans in this one, I don't think. Just realized I kind of never did this. We're going to need to kind of edit this area just a little bit. Water. Be gone! And then collectively, a few Planet Zoo builders and stuff just puckered a little bit. It's like, oh god, no, not the water. Don't worry, everyone. I've got a hold on this dang water now. This water doesn't give me any trouble anymore. I say that and then watch, next time I try and put the water in, obstructed. Obstructed. We're sorry that you're an idiot. It's obstructed. Dang it! Do, 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 do. Nick and Leaf are gonna quit modding? Well, that only leaves like 2 people left to mod now. Dang it. There's actually a handful of people who are getting their hands on it, which is pretty neat. There's a good amount. ZZ quit building her custom animals. She said she would stop when the modders made new animals. Oh, is that what it was? Learned 2 things there. A, didn't know that ZZ was a girl, a woman there. And then B, didn't know that they had said that as well. So bam, learned 2 things in one informational sentence there. But that makes sense. And that's kind of cool though, like that they had a backup plan ready to go for the trees and foliage and stuff, because that is awesome. I love the pivot to the realistic foliage and everything. I think it's amazing. But yeah, that is good to know, because I was actually kind of wondering why they just kind of stopped with the animals and stuff like that. But that makes complete sense. It's total and complete sense. Nick and Leaf killed ZZ's spirit. And now they're just like, well, fine, no one wants my animals anymore, so I'll make foliage. And Nick and Leaf, it's all your fault. That's an accurate imitation of ZZ, I believe. If you were to go up to them and ask them, like, is this what you sound like? They would probably go, yeah, that's pretty close. Be gone, water, yeah. 7 modders now. ZZ a guy though. I thought ZZ was a guy. So I was like, I'm pretty sure I've seen that ZZ's mentioned that they're a gentleman of sort. Who knows? It's the internet, right? I'm actually a girl, so I've just fooled you all this entire time. I had a voice modulator, and whenever the video would come on, I just had a deep fake of my brother, and gotcha. My new friend is Frontier base game. Oh, a base game? Not even DLC? Bro, you just taking all the steps back. Okay, so let's see. We got the water a little bit more. Let's get the terrain back where I would like it to be. Ah, cheers, Leaf. Thanks, buddy. I love messing with foliage. Oops. Yeah, I love messing with foliage. It's one of my favorite things to do in Planet games. That and landscape. I'm trying to get my landscapes a little bit more realistic looking as far as how to explain it, like natural divots in the land and like areas where water would collect and like make valleys and stuff like that. Trying to make that a little bit more of a thing to work on leading into PK. And thank you, Primal. Your face wasn't your face. No, it was actually, I'm actually John Travolta, and I slapped Nick Cage's face on my face. I cut his face off and put his face on my face. If that sounds horrific, wait until you hear about the movie called Silence of the Lambs, people who weren't born in the 90s. Face off! Boom! Face off! Action movie! It's an action movie in the 90s, so the plot doesn't have to make sense. Just have to be explosions, because it's an action movie in the 90s. I'm telling y'all, action movies in the 90s. In like the late 80s, they just hit different. They just hit different. You mean Dale Earnhardt and Seth Rogen? Yeah. Yeah. No, I was making a face-off joke. Y'all never seen Face Off? John Travolta and Nick Cage? Damn. Gotta go catch up with your 90s action movies that are awful but amazing. Do. Nick Cage is his National Treasure? No, Nick Cage was in National Treasure, but yes, also a National Treasure. The U.S. government was trying, or the U.S. government, Hollywood was trying to tell us something. They were trying to say, hey everyone, Nick Cage is a national treasure. You all should treat Nick Cage like a national treasure. So we're gonna put him in a movie called National Treasure. I'm trying to get some like steps going right here, but the land is being weird. Oh, it's the water. It's because the water's there. Water and land don't like each other in these games. There we go. Yeah, Con Air too. Con Air was the best. Telling you, it was just that time of ridiculous 90s action movies that, again, they didn't need to make sense. They didn't need to have even a plot, really. It's just okay, how many explosions though? Okay, good, go! Do it! And then what? And then like Jason Bourne and stuff came out, right? And then it turned into up close shaky cam stuff. It went from like wide angle, big explosions to Jason Bourne shaky cam up close. Which I like both styles. I think both styles bring a lot of merit to them. You're not into movies older than you, so you have no idea about 80s movies? Wait till I tell you about this movie called The Wizard of Oz. It's this cute little movie, Emma, that came out before the 80s and before you and everything. It's about this girl, right? And it starts off in black and white, so maybe people don't like it after that, before then, but man, let me tell you though, if you're gonna watch any movie before you were born, Wizard of Oz might be one that you should check out. There's this other one called Citizen Kane that came out that was pretty good before you were born. So, I pulled that on my brother before. He's like, all old movies are dumb. And then I started listing off like all movies like that came out before he was born kind of thing. And he's like, oh, well, I like those. I'm like, well, gotcha. Demolition Man with Stallone, you bet you. Oh, that's what we're gonna put in dirty. We gotta put in dirty plants. We gotta put in plants that are a little bit not as green. You still haven't seen Citizen Kane? It's one of those movies that a lot of people probably wouldn't even like unless you were like a film student or something like that. I mean, maybe not. It still holds up as, you know, whatever. But you got to put it in perspective when you watch it. I took a film class when I was in college, so we had to watch it. But yeah, no, you got to put it in perspective, like when it was made and like what it like brought with it and all that kind of fun stuff. Yeah, a young girl teams up with 3 friends to commit murder. That's the plot to Wizard of Oz. You're not wrong. There it is. What are these called? Hawthorn. Hawthorn bushes. Hawthorn wipes. Yeah, these are good, like, dirty plants there. Doo-doo. Is this the plant though? There's like another one. No, it's caribou moss. That's what I'm thinking of. Don't you love it when your brain does that? Like you're really like trying so hard to remember something, and then it's just like, nah, it's not there. And then 5-10 minutes later, or whatever, it's just like, bam! There's like a zap of lightning out of nowhere comes out, and it's like, no, it's this. Or like, oh shoot, that's what it is. Why didn't I remember that when I was trying to remember it? Why did I remember it when I was just like not even thinking of it? Yeah, the combination of caribou moss and the hydrilla or whatever, underwater hydrilla, makes for some like kind of dirtier pond areas. Have you watched The Room? Oh, The Room is the greatest bad movie ever. You have to watch it with friends though. You have to watch it with friends. If you watch it just by yourself, yeah, it's a bad movie. But if you watch it with a bunch of friends, you have a few drinks or, you know, whatever, beforehand, it's one of the greatest movies. I have some fantastic memories of watching The Room with a bunch of buddies. Okay, this is a cool combination of the caribou moss and the hydrilla plant. So we're gonna make a little thing of that to spawn all over the banks here. We're just looking too clean, you know? Just gotta have some crap in the water. We'll just do this and make a little blueprint. Not blueprint, but scenery item. Basically every Jurassic Park movie. Good dinos, no escape. The big boom, escape, run out of the island, done. Yeah, they really screwed that series or that franchise up, didn't they? And I remember I actually just watched a little documentary about Jurassic Park 2 and how Steven Spielberg, there's supposed to be like an entire different ending to Jurassic Park 2 that was more like subtle and not like so monster movie, because they basically just turned them into monster movies. And that's why the first one like kind of worked, because it wasn't just a monster movie. But yeah, he like admitted that he made a mistake. Basically, he's like, yeah, I shouldn't have turned the entire last half of Jurassic Park 2 into a monster movie. It was supposed to be something like totally different, I think. Like they're supposed to, like the T-Rex wasn't going to go to San Diego at all, and they're going to bring it back. I don't know, it's going to be a lot more subtle and have like a bit more profound ending and stuff like that, a little bit more of a message and stuff. But then, yeah, he thought that there wasn't enough action in it. So then he switched up to like the action monster movie ending, and he says that was like one of the worst decisions that he made for it, because now all the other Jurassic Park movies just try and do the same thing, and it's like, no, that's why your movies suck, bro. That's why they're just not fun. You keep trying to recreate Jurassic Park 2 in like a monster movie, and it's like, that's not what the point of Jurassic Park 1 was. It wasn't it was a straight up monster movie. So Jurassic Park 2 is meant to be a monster movie. Well, not according to the creator and director of the movie. So, according to him, it wasn't supposed to be. So, I don't know where you got that information from, but yeah, literally the director and the creator of it said, no, it wasn't supposed to be like this. It was pretty dope. Yeah, yeah, dope, quote unquote. Again, and also, in my opinion, kind of killed the series. Because then we got Jurassic Park 3 after that, which... Jurassic Park 3. Alan! Alan! And then, yeah, I think I mentioned before, I'm not really a big fan of the new Jurassic Worlds either. They just kind of seem to be like, remember? Remember Jurassic Park? Remember? Remember Jurassic Park? I'm like, yeah, okay. I get it. It's cool. All right. The dirtification is nearly complete. Do-do-do-do-do. Okay, so we got the water done there. Let's get the background a little bit more dirtied up with some dead plants, and that's really just what we need. It'd be great to get more bushes that were dead. We have some really good trees that are dead, like these. And like this kind of acts as like a little bit of a bush, but like a really clumped up together bush that's like dead would be awesome to use. All right, let's put out some dead trees and stuff like that. No force on heaven or earth could get beyond that island, he says, and then 10 minutes later. Except the check he clearly didn't cash before leaving. Yeah, I know, that's such a weird tonal shift. Like, I will never go back to there. We have some money. Oh, okay. I know, Estian, I'm trying to be good at this game. You help me be good at this game? Some camping chairs and other junk? Yeah! Yeah, definitely. Remind me of that once we're done with the foliage bit. Because I'll forget, but that's a good idea. The Jurassic sequels can't hold a candle to the Tremors series, though. And that's kind of the truth, though, in my opinion, because the Tremors sequels knew what they were. And they didn't, like, stray away from it kind of thing. Like, the Tremors sequels, for better or worse, were just like, yep, we are a campy B-movie monster movie. We're gonna just lean the hell into it. We lost Kevin Bacon, like, whatever. Just, we kept the gun guy. All right, let's lean into that. We're just gonna be the ultimate B-movie, campy, like, monster movie type thing. And that's what they did. I was kind of upset that this TV series got canceled. I just looked into it, and there's supposed to be a TV series like on Amazon Prime for it or something like that, and it got canceled because of the pandemic, I believe. Or maybe it was canceled before then. But, yeah, I love Tremors. It's such a hokey little series. Do-do-do-do-do. Hey, Linda, hope your migraine doesn't affect you too much for too long, rather. Sorry to hear that. That's a bummer. We'll talk at you later. You know, there'd be scumbags selling trash around at such a campsite. Oh, absolutely. We'll make sure to put little waste baskets around with like signs that say pick up your trash or whatever. And then there'll be trash right at the base of the waste basket. Like not even overfilled or anything. Just people like threw their, you know, their Starbucks cup and it didn't make it kind of thing. It's like, okay, asshole. Do, 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 do. As a guy who loves Jurassic Park sequels and the original, I understand that it's not for everyone. I like them in the theater. And then after that, I don't think I would ever watch like a sequel again. They are great popcorn flicks for the masses to, you know, entertain or to enjoy in the theater. But there's just a reason why, personally, if I was going to choose to watch one of those movies, it will be the original. Because I just think it's the most entertaining. It has the best well-rounded characters, like, you know, the story is kind of more interesting to me than the other ones, so yeah, but I get it. It became a summer blockbuster type movie, so Hey, Planet Plipcam. That's a fun name. Can't wait to be on Council. Frontier are amazing, so I'm sure that they will nail the transition hopefully soon. Yeah, definitely if they do it. It does seem like they would be able to. I don't know. It just kind of feels like that's the direction that they're going to go. Is just kind of mirror what Planet Coaster did to an extent. But yeah, no, definitely. Oh my gosh, I hope for the sake of everything Planet Zoo Holy that they don't put in a piece count limiter if it ever does come to Council. Could you imagine being limited to how much foliage you could do in your zoo on the Council? Ah! Drive me insane. Oh man, actually that makes me worried. Now I'm hoping it doesn't come to Council so that people don't get disappointed on Council. They'll be able to build like giant square habitats and then they'll be like, okay, you've used up all the room now. Oh man. For sure, Primal, absolutely. Old franchises that have lost their way. What's your opinion on the Terminator? Oh man, after like the third one, I just kind of stopped caring. And it seems like this new, I haven't watched the last two of them, I believe. Right, there was one that just came out where, like really recently just came out, right? Like a year ago, that didn't do well at all. And then there was one before that I believe I didn't see either. But yeah, I saw the third one and then the one after that where it was like Genesis and like whatever. I can't remember the name of them, but that's another one where it feels like they just kind of lost the narrative of it and just kind of kept trying to redo it over and over and over again. Like, talk about a series that keeps trying to like recapture the original vibe instead of like moving the story forward. It seems like the Terminator is always like, okay, we gotta go find John Connor and he's gotta do this. You know, the Terminator is back because we have to do it. And it's like, there was one movie that tried to kind of move the story forward and didn't do the same thing a bunch of times. I had that really boring actor in it who was like in like every Hollywood movie for like a few years, but he was like so boring and no one cared about him. He was in like the Gladiator type movie or Gladius type movie. I can't remember his name, but anyways, I feel like they tried to do something different with him. Oh, it was the one that what's his name was in Batman. Christian Bale. It was when that had Christian Bale in it, I believe, and they tried to do something a little bit different with that, and it wasn't just the same, like, here's John Connor, go help John Connor, John Connor. Hey, see you, Becca, have a good one. Second one was I love the second one. Yeah, the second one was my favorite as well. The first one still holds up really well, I believe, but the second one was just amazing. Like the perfect sequel. Like that and The Dark Knight are some of my favorite movies, and it's kind of weird because they're like the middle movie in franchises. It seems like the middle movie is always the one that gets it right though, right? Because like The Godfather Part 2 is considered like the best in the series as well and stuff. Now Back to the Future 2 is the divisive one. That's the one that's either people are on board with it being the best one, or they're just like, no, I hate that one, it's the worst. I think it's the second best one. I think the original Back to the Future is my favorite. And then second's really close, because I like the ideas that they did in the second Back to the Future. Third one's cool too, but I just didn't really care about the Wild West aspect and like the love interest of Doc Brown. Old movie franchises, Godzilla and King Kong enters chat. Yeah, that's been around for a long time, yeah. A little girl caused a bunch of dinos to be released onto the mainland in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. I guess spoiler alert? I shouldn't have read that out loud. For people who haven't seen that yet and wanted to. Predator and Alien, such good movies that got bad. Oh man, I loved Alien versus Predator, but yeah, I know, like the although Alien 2 is one of my favorite movies of all time. Speaking of Alien 2, I think is way better than the first Alien. Alien 3 was a movie that was released, and that's all I have to say about that. Alien versus Predator, though, I think I have a bit of a soft spot for that because that came out like right when I was like 10 or 11 years old. I have a bit of nostalgia for like watching that with like my cousins, like just it being kind of like Domino wave. Do 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 do. I like that Back to the Future is one continuous story. Me too. Me too. By the way, Combat Wombat, I was just giving you shit. I was being sorry. But yeah, I like that it just kind of picks up right where it left off from the last one and stuff. That is pretty cool. It's kind of weird though in the second one that Jennifer changes, but you know, we'll leave it. It's fine. we'll give him a pass. Bye, Heather. Have a good one. Placing trees is fun. Placing trees is fun. All we do is place trees. Placing trees is fun. Up, up. That jingle was brought to you by AT&T. They owe me money now, right? Because I said it. Because I said it out loud. Now they owe me money. That'd be great if that's how it worked. Hey, I advertised for you. Can I have money? Welcome back, Jake. Is that where they're in an icy place? Yes, it is. And they go down to the temple, and then the it's like the temple of the predators or whatever. The aliens are like trying to stop them from doing their predator stuff. I can't remember the exact like plot of it, as you can tell, but I remember watching it as a kid. It was awesome. It was awesome. Estee Wolf is too good. Well, I don't know. That's giving him a lot of credit, I think. It sounds like you're trying to build up his ego, and if you're new around here, we tear down Estian Wolf's ego around here. Estian, you suck. God. You're just like, God, Estian, you're just so bad. Just the worst. Ugh, gosh. Sometimes you just see your face, you just want to, ugh. And then you build waterfalls, I'm just like, ah, God, man, shut up. Waterfall, man. Your fancy waterfall black magic. Get out of here. Okay, that was enough. I think we got him. We pegged him down just a little bit. Driving in endless circles in my pasture today, breaking up poop. Spring is the worst. Yay! Wait, are you literally just driving over poop piles just to like break them up and get them into the ground to like fertilize or something like that? Yeah, that's right, Silver Fox. No waterfalls. We don't take no prisoners when it comes to waterfalls. Listen, everyone. I have some advice for you. Okay, if there's one thing you do in life, don't go chasing waterfalls. Okay, just don't go chasing waterfalls. I didn't put in any of these white birch trees. Hi, Estan. Oh, sorry. Didn't see you there, Estan. Do. You're pulling a set of metal rakes, but yes, I am. Oh, okay, so they're buying your trucks and that. Yeah. See, I just did something similar with Murphy, but I can't imagine like Murphy's like winter cleanup type thing. But I can't imagine like an entire like pasture of horse droppings. This is true real talk right now. That's right. You can catch me on WGN weekdays at around the time that Jerry Springer and Maury and all them are usually on. Yeah. Don't go making waterfalls. Blah blah blee blee blue, blah blah blee blee blah blue. I think those are the lyrics. Alright, so we need some rockarinos over here. How do you say rock in your native tongue, everyone who's not an English speaker? I want to learn some language today. Tell me how to say rock in your native language. We should do that like every day because we have such an international crowd, like a huge international crowd. We should like try and teach me how to speak like 6 different languages by the end of the year. Challenge accepted. Challenge accepted. Teach Drew to be a just so many different languages I don't know. Stein. Got it. Do I have to say it like that though, right? I have to say it kind of like, ah! Stone, yeah, stone, not rock, yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, so Stein. There we go. We got one. Rock in French is rocher. Rocher. I don't have a cigarette in my mouth though, so does it count? Kidding, kidding. That's an old Robin Williams joke. It's like a stand-up that used to be on in our house like all the time. My dad used to love putting on stand-ups, and Robin Williams live at, I think it was New York on HBO, was like on all the time. Rock corn. Yes, thanks, Earl. The band out. Boom, chicka, boom, boom, chicka, boom, boom. There you go. I got you, Earl. Let's do a little scatting, a little bit of corn scatting for you. Roots or rots. When I'm fluent in Iwa, is it in Japanese? Ah, it's a rock A. That's right. We put A at the end of anything in Canadian, and then it's automatically Canadian. Yeah, Estan, teach me Tennessean. Can you teach me Tennessee? I have a good little base of it because I used to live in I lived in Arkansas for a little bit with my grandparents, so I got that Arkansas, you know, going on. But teach me some Tennessean. What do you call a Coca-Cola, Estan? What do you call a Mountain Dew? Can you explain to everyone, Estan, why people in Tennessee call every single soda and pop a Coke? Now, see, Estan's not from Tennessee, so he's not going to have the answers to these questions that perplex scientists and astronomers and everyone else. But yeah, if you're a native like person from Tennessee, certain parts, apparently you call every single pop and soda and everything a Coke. Pop pop. Dwayne? Roxas's nickname? Oh, is that how you say it? Dwayne? Is Dwayne? Could you imagine like a video of someone just going up to a rock and just like starting to have a conversation with it? Like, hey Dwayne, how's it going, buddy? Long time no see. Saw your cousin the other day in another movie. Psh, Dwayne. Estan is the most Murica person. There you go. There are no rocks in the Mississippi. There you go. There you go. It's all the South. It's like Boomer, how every game system is a PlayStation or Game Boy. No, it's a game. Oh yeah, I guess they do call it the Game Boy. It's a Pokemon. It's a Pokeboy. I love all the names that old people purposely go out of their way to make up for things that they know the name of. It's like you care about it enough to try to not care about it, so then you name it something different that you, because you know the name of it enough to change this to something that you think is clever in your head. It's like, we know that you're not that clever. Like, everyone knows that whenever boomers and stuff go, oh, is that a Pokeboy? Is that what you're playing, little Timmy? Like, we know that you know the name of it. Like, just don't do that. You're not clever. Everyone just kind of just puts up with like, oh, haha, okay, that was funny. No, just stop. Stop it. Soda? It's soda? There you go. He's the most America's. Maryland comes out. I mean, you know, Maryland kind of does have a little bit of a stake on being the most American there. Like Maryland, Maine, New York, you know, all those East Coast states that were like literally the first states and stuff. They do have a bit of a claim to saying, yeah, we're kind of the, like, we're super Americans. We're New England Americans, okay? If you could just posh off, because we're from New England. I actually don't think of New Englanders like that, but... Hey, Sylvan, what's up, buddy? There are weird folk down there in the Southeast, you know? It's a different world, I tell you what. I tell you a what? That sounds good, Harry. Because they have to, right? They have to know what they're doing. It's like, come on. You know the name enough to change it. Yeah, get your water. Come on, get some water. Everyone in Maryland collectively, ugh. Though I feel like Florida is the best embodiment of America. Don't, how dare you? How dare you, sir? You take that back right now. We don't, we here at the American delegation hereby trade away Florida, but we would like to keep Orlando, if that's okay with you. And Miami's pretty dope, but everywhere else, you can take it if you would like to. We are hereby giving away the state of Florida, and you can take Hawaii as a consolidation. You accept? Do you accept? What do I need right here? I need like the bushes. I need my big, oh, marula! Hello, marula tree! We were just talking about that yesterday, how the marula tree is one of the best coast, kind of like coast plants for like lakes and streams and stuff. Been to Georgia, Mississippi, Louisiana. Oh, I bet it was beautiful, especially during, depending what time of year you went, seeing like weeping willows and yeah, the foliage and everything, and like Savannah, Georgia and stuff like that. Brilliant history. Like there's some amazing architecture and history to go along with those areas in the South. No, we trade California. Why would you want to trade California? Do you want us to go bankrupt, Primal? You do know that if we got rid of California, the United States would probably be bankrupt in like a matter of like weeks. California's like the, what is it? The 13th or 14th largest economy in the world. Like whenever I see this argument come up, it's like, what are you actually talking about? You just want to give away basically the US economy, because I don't even know where this whole thing came. I don't know, it's like a smear campaign, but it's like, what? Why? Why would you do that? It's like we would be so downgraded without California. You could just give the British back the nation. Come and get it. Come and get it. We got it fair and square twice from y'all. Brits just casually, I think I'll just have tea instead. San Diego is my favorite US city. I would love to visit San Diego. Love to visit San Diego. Between the zoo and the port looks like it has some really cool like battleships and like cruisers and stuff like that station there. So I think it'd be really cool to see that kind of stuff. I'm interested in that kind of stuff though. My grandpa was a Korean War veteran, so I kind of grew up with a little bit of military stuff. I'm not like one of those like rah rah military kind of things, but like I think that kind of stuff is interesting at most. 5th largest, there you go, 5th largest economy in the entire world. And you have people say, we should get rid of California because I saw a news report that San Francisco smells. Okay, that makes sense. We dumped your tea into the water. And then again, every single British person, oh, you Americans dumping tea into the water. Actually, some Americans today probably be like, fuck, old Americans dumping tea into the water. There's been a big tea revolution, I don't even know what you want to call it, resurgency here in the US. Like a lot of friends who like never gave a crap about tea, ever. I hear them talking like, oh, I gotta go get the tea ready. Yeah, that's cool. Boom, boom. Hey, I'm the 20-something. Lurk to say my problem was on the midway. Like on the midway of like your town? I might have missed something there. The Teedom was where we drew the line. Well, yeah, right. It's for us and the Chinese, right? Then the Chinese dump a bunch of stuff into the ocean, and then the Brits were like, all right, that's enough. Taiwan. Basically, if you dump stuff into the ocean, the British are gonna get pretty upset with you. So just If you want to spark a war with the Brits, dump something of theirs that they gave you. Opium, that's what it was. It's when the British were giving opium to the Chinese. And the Chinese were like, no, and they dumped it into the water, and that's when the British were like, well, I guess we'll do the war thing. Oh, Midway Battleship, gotcha. Yes, yes, I gotcha. Sorry, I'm the 20-something. My brain's like on 15 different topics right now. But yeah, that's awesome. My grandparents visited that before, and I would love to go see that. Because I drink cold tea. Ooh. Just making tea? Yeah, it's salty tea, though. It would be salty tea. I drink sugar with coffee, not coffee with sugar. Fair. Fair. Okay, so we have that. We have that. Let's get some more marulas. And when asking me what I want to do, he kept trying to get me to be in the military by saying, well, you could work with the dogs. Oh, like training them and stuff? I mean, that's kind of cool though, right? If you have an interest in that, at least. I mean, that's kind of neat. I mean, obviously, if you don't want to be in the military, don't be in the military. But if you're wanting to be, and that's the option, that'd be kind of neat to work with the dogs. There was a course, a dog training course for like canine training that just anyone could kind of join up. It wasn't to like put your dogs into like the force or anything. It was just like a general training that I think they give the dogs or something like that. And we were thinking about doing that. It's like I think 6-week program. And yeah, I think it's taught by like actual trainers and stuff like that. So I don't know, it might be kind of fun to do. Just over the winter time, like not being able to take Murphy out as much, he has regressed. That's a little bit of our fault too, because we should have been doing some like, we'll have to do this next winter, but brain games and stuff with him to keep him entertained. We thought we were doing enough, but I don't think we were. But yeah, he has just kind of gotten a little bit like not listening that well, and selective listening. He's selective listening, to put it bluntly. So yeah, we gotta get him, I think, just out and about more and just kind of trained up some more. Coffee flavored sugar water. The fish in the harbor after the tea is dumped. Why is this water spicy? My eyes are burning. They burn. What kind of dog is Murphy? Great question. Murphy is, we think, a German short-haired pointer lab mix. We don't know for certain, and we want to do that this year as well. Get one of those doggy DNA type tests. I love the marula tree, by the way. I just have to note, like, oh, we haven't even done any of the other plants up here yet, and just the marula tree alone on the banks, it looks so good. So if y'all don't have the marula tree on your favorites tab, you might want to consider that. But yeah, we want to do one of those doggy DNA things. But yeah, he is a lot of energy. He is a lot of energy all the time. Hey, Seabrus. Good to see you. Hey, Totter, welcome back. To install military spyware instead of just ripping up and chewing through computer cables. Yeah, exactly. I'll come home and all my cables, instead of being, I won't even take a picture to show anybody, but my cable management is lacking. But I'll just come home and it'll just be like all wired up and nice looking and stuff. Murphy will just be sitting there like, what? You're a lazy POS, so I just did it for you. Thanks, band's best friend. Right now we're teaching him how to leave. How are we doing it? I think we're doing leave it for it. He knows leave it as a few things, but where we put the treat on his nose right now, and then he has to wait for us to say, okay, go. We just got it where he leaves the treat on the nose, but right when we leave our hand away from the treat, he goes, rah! You know, flings it way up in the air and goes after it. So we got to get it to where now he waits, and that's like his overall issue. Well, it's not really an issue. He's a dog. It's, you know, it is what it is. But that's the thing we want to work on the most, is his waiting and just being a little bit more chill. He is just on like, I don't even know, just cloud energy all the time, and he's never relaxed. So we just want to get some commands going. Like, he knows sit, he knows down, he knows spin, a few others, but we just want to get some where he waits for things and like kind of relaxes and isn't just so high strung when there's like a new something happening or something like that. There's a moose. Point term, not surprised because they're traditionally hunting. Yes, yeah. So he has that in him, exactly. So yeah, we want to get, we want to kind of harness that. You know, we want to harness a lot of his natural tendencies because, like, Lab too. Lab is a natural hunter as well. So yeah, we'd love to, you know, make it so that he can have as much of his natural kind of surroundings and all that as that he can get. It's finally getting warm enough out here now that we can also bring him to dog parks, and we have a few really nice dog parks around here that we bring him to. They're big forest preserves essentially, so he can just get running around. Excuse me. I like white hot chocolate with chai tea bag in it. Wow, that does sound really good. Wow, that just that sounds really sweet. Sounds very sweet. I didn't know that chai tea was a more sweet kind of tea. I'm not really too hip hop anonymous on teas, but yeah, I didn't know that chai tea was a bit sweeter, and I like the taste of it. I've been drinking green tea lately because I've been trying to counteract my like acid reflux and like fattiness, basically. I guess is overall just, you know, I was being winter fat, and I read that green tea is a bit better for that kind of stuff to kind of help with the, I don't even remember what it was. Was it antioxidants or I don't know, insert thing here that helps out. The only hot drink I ever had ever have hot is juice or core. Oh, nice. Yeah. Send a sample to Ancestry or one of those companies that were big a year. Yeah. And I think there's some like specific Doog ones that they do there. All right, my friends, I think we're just about ready to work on the actual planes bit there. Again, hopefully you don't mind doing a bunch of foliage work, because if you're a new viewer here, I don't really skimp on detail when I, well, sometimes I do, right? I try not to skip on too much detail there, and even if that means doing an entire riverbed system, that means doing an entire riverbed system. But yeah, next up we're going to do all of this there. Is this all going to be covered in plants? We'll see. We'll see, because I kind of have two trains of thought now with this prairie right here. One of them is that we are going to do things like this all over it, like little grasses popping up with little flowers and stuff, and the other is maybe using the in-game terrain paint and stuff like that. But we'll see. We'll see what looks better. Don't really want to skimp. TAF! That's right, thick-ass foliage. No worries, Totter, buddy. I understand, but I will, myself, SD, and a whole bunch of us will be bringing you some awesome PK coverage, at least for alpha, and then beta will be coming out soon and all that fun stuff. You can still, I believe, buy the beta. So if you'd like to, you can get in on that beta action when it comes out later. I've called breakfast in Earl Grey. Yeah. More foliage. Yeah, that's pretty much the next few days of this project. I'm going to have to do a little bit off stream because I don't want to be, this probably isn't the most entertaining thing for everyone. I know some of you really enjoy it, and again, this is probably my favorite thing to do in the game is foliage, but yeah, I would like to actually get building on some other stuff on stream too, so cool. All right, Marula tree! Marula! Marula! That sounds like someone's name. Like, maybe like an older name, I guess. How dare you? I'm sorry, I'll quit, okay? I just won't ever stream again. I can never get it right. See? Opa. There we go. The asphalt terrain paint. Yeah, me too. We had that in Planet Coaster. And yeah, it would be really nice to make you know, little backstage areas or parking lots, all that kind of fun stuff. Absolutely. Or is it called different in English? No, you did fine. It's except the F is a PH. It's one of those, Emma, where it's a ASPHALT, where the PH sounds like an F. What's the rule behind that one? So we can actually, what's the rule behind the PH sounding like an F? I don't actually like know the rules for it. I just like have been speaking English long enough that I just know that it's supposed to be spelled like that. I memorized it essentially. Can't do $80 for an alpha game. No, you haven't made enough content yet. Yeah, definitely. Hopefully y'all get it for beta there. Yeah. It's just for alpha, remember everyone. It's not forever. It's just for alpha. So yeah, it's basically again, Planet Zoo and Planet Coaster did the same thing. Where if you wanted to do alpha early access, you paid up a little bit more money to basically support the dev team and be a tester of sorts. So the beta, I believe, is like 60 or something like that, a little bit less, and then the base game I think is 35. So when the game eventually does come out, it won't be 80. It's gonna be 35 or something like that. But I have seen a few posts and even a video once where I had to correct them, where they were saying that the game was going to be $80 the whole time. I was like, no. This is just for the testing period here, the alpha access. PK's been one of those weird games that has had on both sides of it, like negative and positive random rumors that have gone on about it that have been like totally just made up. Drew, can you ask a fish or is it fish? Yeah, right? Dude, it should be, right. I know, English is one of those languages that is kind of weird. That's why it's one of the hardest to learn, you know, because it's just the rules for it are so, lack of a better term, obscure, right? They're just a bit like, huh? Like, I always remember the YouTube video where it's like, America, explain, why is this Kansas and this is not Arkansas? Explain, America, explain. It's like, yeah, she's got a point. Like, why is it Arkansas and that one's Kansas? And literally they're both like are on the same spelling, whatever, you know. It's just, I don't like that. English, right? English, it's just English. What's the difference between alpha and beta? So alpha is the first one coming out. So that's before the beta, essentially. So yeah, we're gonna have alpha for a few weeks, or I think a month or something like that. And then it's gonna move to beta, and then from beta, it goes into full release. So good question. Because that is a good question, because I know I throw around terms like alpha and beta and pre-release and pre-alpha and, you know, all this kind of stuff, and sometimes it doesn't get explained like what that means. And I know that some of you are very new to the gaming world or haven't been in games for almost a decade or something like that. So yeah, if we ever throw around a phrase or whatever that maybe you don't, you know, maybe we're just kind of throwing it around because we've said it a bunch of times, please feel free to ask. We're definitely not a elitist community in that sense, I wouldn't think. Oh man, I love the Weeping Willows. Couple languages in a trench coat, you betcha. I'm not patient or confident enough to do alphas. Get too frustrated not knowing if it's me or if it's the game that can't work. I hear ya, yeah. But I'll be watching you all and consider getting on full res. There you go. And that's why I think alphas are great. For those of you that are unsure, don't get the game. You know, I mean, I want everyone to get it to enjoy it if it's going to be as good as we all think it's going to be, kind of thing. But if you're not sure, that's why, you know, companies give out those keys early. For those of you that are on the fence, wait for, you know, myself and Stan and just a whole bunch of others to Simply Savannah. You know, a whole bunch of us are going to be having it and showing it off there, so you'll get every perspective of the game. You'll have, you know, me with my more building and just kind of like, yeah, me and Estian really both kind of like that themed entertainment aspect and just kind of messing with the build tools, and we'll do some dinosaur stuff too, but you know, we're really around the building and the foliage and terrain work and stuff like that. Savannah, she's going to be probably interested in like the dinosaurs and building and stuff like that. She's just kind of naturally with the animals, she just kind of likes to learn about that kind of stuff, so I can see her doing that. And so yeah, you're going to have a really big wide variety of people covering the game in a bunch of different manners. So betas are more polished. Alphas that normally have more content. Yes, yep, they add more, which they're going to do with Prehistoric Kingdom as well. They're adding in more dinosaurs and more things that they haven't really announced yet. I don't want to say like more build pieces because we don't know that, but yeah. All right. Oh no. Oh, buddy, are you stuck? No, there's a little area they can get over. Are you stuck? Oh, little dude. Come on, man. Oh, we have to rebuild the habitat. Hold on. We're gonna help. I'm sorry, little dude. He's just sitting there struggling. He's on the struggle bus for sure. See what y'all do with PK, but definitely not jumping on alpha or beta. Yeah, that's fair. Absolutely. Don't know if I'll buy the PK because I'm not really into dinos, but the building system looks good. Yes, that's where I'm at. That is, honest to God, where I am at as well. I don't really care about dinosaurs either. They're cool. They go raw. And the science behind them, as far as like, you know, the feathers and maybe they were birds and all that stuff is interesting, but I'm not like a dino nerd at all. I'm with you. I'm more so interested in the build tools. The build tools and the foliage tools and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, that's not to say that I'm not going to give a flying rip about the dinosaurs. I do plan on kind of being interested in it. And actually, I do think I might be a little more interested in seeing like the animations and like the herd mentalities and different aspects like that with the dinosaurs than with animals like this. Only because we've never like seen that. Really, like, or like you don't normally see that, I guess is what I'm getting at. I might get bored of it like I did in Planet Zoo very fast, but I am gonna be interested when the game first launches to see how the dinosaurs like walk around and how they sound, and again there's like herd capabilities and they can do mating calls and like herd calls, and it sounds like they're doing a lot of really cool little things with the animals in the game there. Hey, have a fun time with your friends there, Harry. All right, so how are we feeling here about the river? A little stream here. It's almost done. We're close. We're close. Yeah, there's some areas right through here that need some look-sees. This area over here needs to be kind of filled in a little bit more. We need to add dead trees along the other area. Yeah, so we're probably 80% done. There's just a little bit of things here and there. DK's Spino design, considering because it changes appearance, it feels every other month just because of how weird it is and all the new evidence lately. Yeah, right. And I think that's what they're doing with dinos that don't necessarily have like all the information, like the T-Rex and stuff, where it's like this could be they could have had feathers, or we don't really know that for sure. So I think they have both of them in there, right? Where they kind of are featuring both. If you want to do it. So yeah, it sounds like what you're talking about with the Spinosaurus, where same thing, not too sure if it maybe had maybe feathers or some other stuff like that. So they're going to kind of have both in there, which is, yeah, it's cool. It's cool that they're just not like, nope, this is what it is, so everyone else has to agree with us. Or, you know, you have to do it this way. They understand that the dino community is always kind of evolving, changing, all that kind of fun stuff there. Hey, Plastic Swans, how's it going there? Oh, I'm getting stutters already in this zoo. It doesn't seem like it's that big of a zoo. Question to modders, if any of our awesome modders are still hanging out. Will adding in new animals bog down the game eventually? I don't think that's what's going on here, but I'm just kind of curious there. Excuse me. Just kind of curious if that's going to be a thing eventually, adding in all these animals. And I should note before people start running and saying, is that a rumor that's going around? No, it's not at all. I'm genuinely just asking. It's not like a rumor or anything like that. Ooh, yeah, see, I'm getting a little bogged down already, placing foliage. And the only thing I have in here are modded animals and bison at the moment. And yeah, this is a pretty small little plot. I mean, I know I have a, ooh, wow. That's really bogging down. This is definitely small too. Well, no, it shouldn't be doing this. I get better. I don't get little lags like that in Thornton Hills Zoo even. That makes me wonder. You don't think it would? Not sure. Okay. I don't think it would either. It might be logs that bog it down. Okay, so maybe that is, because we did notice, Mr. Leafy Poo. Your name's Leafy Poo, by the way. That, and not to put you on blast, I'm doing this just because I care about our mods, and I know you do too. The deer seem to be having, see the LOD thing going on here, and I think it's a known issue. But there are some odd stuff going on with the deer here and there, and they seem to be the ones that overall kind of have the issue. See back here, see the lods kind of tweaking a little bit. So maybe that's something that is doing it. Again, not to put you on blast or anything, buddy, but just, you know. Wolves would be nice. Oh yeah, we have red wolf. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I guess you can see when you do the show. Well, I have all those animals installed right now, essentially. I kind of install those animals as we go. So yeah, I have all of them in game. Except for maybe like one or two. But let's see here. We're gonna tweak out. We don't know how to fix that for now. Oh, okay, that's fair. Yep, that's fair. So, I don't know, might be something to do a benchmark with. Putting in all the animals and then going into zoos and seeing if it affects performance. Again, I don't think it would, though. I really don't think it would. That was the same thing when Team TK came out. Everyone who had slow zoos or slow parks started blaming Team TK on slow stuff. See, yeah, because if I pause it, then I get perfect. Ooh. Yeah. When it's paused, it's okay with stuff. It's just playing. It doesn't really like it. Maybe it's because I'm putting down plants and the animals are running around, so the traversability area is always being affected. But a campground be safe with wolves? Well, that's up to the camper to bring adequate protection while they are out in the wild. About reducing polycount. Fair. Okay, sounds good, Leaf. Have a good one, Todd. We'll talk to you soon. All right, what will we put placing down here? All right, we have that. We have that. Yeah, I think that we can probably... Okay, so here needs a little bit more on this side, but we could probably start to do the planes a little bit there. Welcome back, Harry. Waiting for mountain lions, coyotes, peccaries, and chupacabra. Nice. I know they just released a cougar yesterday. Kind of reminded me of that there. But yeah, I know a cougar came out yesterday with mods. Save it from people anymore unless they're completely desperate. That's what I heard, yeah, that they're not really an animal that you... I mean, you should worry about because they're a wild animal, but yeah, like they're not going to go out of their way to like hunt you or anything like that, right? So that makes sense. That makes sense. We used to have, when we lived out in the country, we'd have coyotes. I remember one night we had a trampoline that was out in our yard, and our yard was pretty big at this place. It was one of those houses that was not that much house, but like a boatload of yard and property and stuff like that. But yeah, the trampoline was out in our yard, and to get out there, you had to go through like a little like prairie section essentially, and then like there was a mini woods that wasn't that big, but then like the trampoline was just on the other side of this little woods area in the middle of our yard, and we were out there in the middle of the night laying down and just kind of watching the stars and everything, and also we heard underneath of us just like a bunch of scurrying and stuff, and out of the corner of our eye we just saw like two coyotes like just trance like off into the distance. I was like, oh my god. Like I was like 6 or 7 at the time, and I was hanging out with my foster sister, and she was like a teenager or something like that, but I don't know if they like just didn't care because they had to have smelled us, or they didn't hear us because we were laying down like so still, just like hanging out there. But yeah, we just like heard animals underneath of us like just walk underneath, and then just looked over and there was like 2 coyotes just like walking off into the distance and stuff. And we heard coyotes in that area a whole bunch, but didn't think that they'd come around our area. But yeah, that was like a whoa moment. Yeah, plastic swans they were, right? Because right when you heard them, it was too late. Right when you heard the cougar come up to you in either of those games, it was like, I'm dead. I'm dead. puma, cougar, mountain lion, and catamount. That's interesting, Harry. It is interesting. I didn't know that. I'd heard those names before. I didn't know that they all associated back to like the cougar, you know? But that's cool. Live by, if you stay out of my house, I'll stay out of yours. Yeah, that's the problem though, is right, is the wolves' houses can be like how big? You just happen to stumble into their area there. Well, I guess you wouldn't stumble, you're probably protected by now. You had a fox around your town last year. It was so strange for where you live. Someone's door camera caught it run across their driveway. Really? That's weird. Yeah. We had something like that where we had a bear that was around our area. It wasn't ever close to us. It was like just a little north of us. But yeah, that was the big thing, is that someone spotted a I think it was a black bear, and they're never around here. Like they probably used to be, like naturally, but this area is such a built up, like almost metropolis, basically spread out metropolis, but still metropolis, that it was such a weird thing to have them be around here. And they literally tracked the sighting of the bear and had it go back up to Wisconsin. Like, where I live is right on the border of Wisconsin and Illinois, essentially. I'm like, I don't know, from here, 15-minute drive from the Wisconsin-Illinois border. Real quick, straight drive. I have to take like 2 turns and like one long road, and I hit Wisconsin. And yeah, people would report it, like going all the way back from where I live up to Wisconsin area. Like, oh, it's in this city town now. Oh, it's over here now. And you can just like trace it on the map going back up to northern Wisconsin, like woods and stuff where there's not as many people hanging out. It was a Chicago bear. Tell it to get a quarterback and maybe it'll be worth something. That's always the Bears' problem. We get a defense, we don't have a quarterback. We get a quarterback, we have a defense. It's been our problem since '85, I tell ya. Rabble, 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 rabble. You have porpoise in estuary like 5 minutes away from your house? What? Did I live in Libertyville? No. No, I didn't. Where's that? I have to look it up. Is that in Illinois or Wisconsin? Sounds like a burb. It sounds like a burb. It's a burb, isn't it? Oh, not really. Well, kinda. It's like a north burb. Oh, okay. No. Nope, you are about an hour from Rockford. Rockford's where we lived. Rockford area. Wah, wah. All right, so let's start to put down the patches. O'Houlihan patches of yellow here. Means we got Six Flags Great America. You betcha. Yep, Six Flags Great America, home theme park. That was a fun park to watch develop as growing up. I was there for the first rides on Raging Bull, like the whole Southwest Territory and stuff like that. Remember when Superman Flight opened and we were there for opening weekend. Batman, like I was kind of younger for Batman, but I remember when Batman the Ride opened, like the very first Batman the Ride. That was like really exciting. I remember the lines were ridiculous. Like we went like a week or two after it opened. And I think it was 5. I think I was 5 years old. But I remember because it was a really rainy, crappy day. And we went into the little plaza area where Batman the Ride is. And oh my God, the line just like, yeah, it was crazy. Hey Andy, you had a bunch of deer at my house and a moose in town. Holy cow. That place is always a mystery to me. Leave it a mystery. It's kind of a The eagle. I have such a great memory for the eagle. I remember when I was in grade school, my dad woke me up one day and it was like way late. He was like, "You're late. You missed the bus." Rah, rah, rah. You know, he like made me think I missed school and stuff, which I did, but he didn't wake me up on purpose. And he was like, I'm just giving you shit. He's like, let's go to Six Flags. It was like the middle of the week. He just randomly took off like work and stuff. Well, he owned his own business, so he could do whatever he wanted. So he took off work and we went to Six Flags, and it was like a partially like cloudy, rainy day. And we got there and there was nobody there. Again, it was like, school had just started like a month or two before, probably a month before, because 2 months after school starts, it usually closes. But yeah, it was rainy, kind of cold, like a Wednesday or Tuesday, nobody there. And we just rode the shit out of every ride. And the Eagle, we got to ride 12 times back to back to back to back. They didn't make us get off. There was nobody else in line. So they were just like, yeah, go ahead. All right, why do we care? So it was just him and I, and he would like switch over to the other track, and like I'd stay in one on the other one and stuff. It was a ton of fun. Ton of fun. Since 2018, wolves finally returned to Belgium. Oh, really? Were they unfortunately like extinct up until then? Or not extinct, but just endangered? That sucks. It's really cool that they're coming back. The Batmobile, yeah, looking at that was something else. Like the original one, yeah, it was so good. Never been to the Chicago area and amusement park sports ball up there. It's on my bucket list for sure. I hope we get to hang out. Dude, yeah, let me know when you do. We'll show you around Six Flags, and we'll bring you to, you know, Millennium Park and go see what's left of Soldier Field and make fun of the rest of it. the spaceship. We'll go take a look at the spaceship. But heck yeah, dude. Let me know when you're coming out. I always love going up to the city. It's easy train ride. Is there a name for the trail? Yes. What did we come up with yesterday? Someone looked up the word something in U-Pick, and we were going to do that for the name. But yeah, I believe we got one yesterday. You know what? I kind of fudged this up. Oh, shit. It's going to take forever. There we go. Just lower these a little bit. There we go. You've ridden Superman and Magic Mountain like 10 times in 10 minutes. We went when no one was there. Best ride by far. And those RNC. There you go, buddy. That's awesome. Got to do 12 times once on the rapids at California Adventures on a rainy day. That's awesome. Hell yeah. What is that called? Bear Run or something like that? Right? Like, I can't remember the name, but I love the architecture for that ride because of the big bear that you have on it. That looks awesome. Isn't Disneyland and California Adventure opening up in like less than a month? California is finally starting to ease up a little bit and open up. You never been on a roller coaster, Andy? Holy cow. Let me tell you what. They are one of my favorite things in the world. At my base, at my heart, I'm a amusement park and coaster nerd. I am a coaster and theme park nerd. Moon, that's right. It was, which is Luke yesterday on the shoot. Yes, that's what I want to go with. And then we'll eat at Jersey Mike's. How dare you? How dare you? And got to see Sue. Yeah, one of the Sue was at the Field Museum, right? Yeah, I saw that dinosaur as well. But I believe I saw it in my hometown in Rockford. They brought it to the Burpee Museum for a little bit. I think it was Sue that they brought. Hey, if you're interested, Primal or other dino nerds there, look up Burpee Museum and either Sue or they had another dinosaur that was world famous for like a few years. I think it was like the most well-constructed baby T-Rex model. It was a huge deal, like huge deal around here. But it might have been Sue. It might have been where they were working on Sue. For like to start it or something. But anyways, I can't remember. Burpee. B-U-R-P-E-E. Burpee Museum. Supposed to pour it, but we didn't. We got to ride Diamondback like 8 times back to back. That's awesome. That sounds fun as hell. Since 1980 or something around that period, there have been no wolf sightings in Belgium. Wow. It's almost, 1890. Excuse me, 1890. So over 100 years, huh? Or 100 years, goddamn. Yeah, over 100 years. Hello. Wow. That's crazy. I thought it was 1990, which still that would have been still a long time. We just have these little sections of wildflowers there. Kind of spread out. So we're just doing little patches here and there, but we're going to do a lot more different colors going through here. Chicago's the furthest place I've been from home, and you love Brookfield. Oh, the zoo. It's a great zoo, isn't it? It's a great zoo. It needs some updates, but overall, it's a pretty dang good zoo. One of the last zoos in the United States that does dolphin rehabilitation and stuff like that. For better or worse, however you view dolphins in zoos, but I do know that there's it's one of the last places in the United States. What's the other place? Was it in Cincinnati or Columbus that had dolphins as well? Yeah, I know it's only a handful of places that that do that now because of the stuff that comes along with it. There was actually just very recently a thing in the news about people wanting or almost getting the dolphins out of Brookfield Zoo because they don't like them in there. But these basically Brookfield told them to shove off. They're just like, we don't really care what you think. We're doing what we believe is awesome conservation efforts for dolphins, so shove it. Which they can say that because they're a private company, so. Indianapolis, yes, thank you. Thank you, yep, Indianapolis. Far too long for me to go to a theme park, all considering I live stupidly close to Cedar Point. Get over there! Gosh! I would love to go to Cedar Point all the time. I've only been one time. And that was when we did the Bro Nation meetup. What, 2 years ago or something like that? But yeah, that's the last theme park I went to. I didn't go to Great America last year or anything. Six Flags Great America. I get people comment that in my, I did a recreation of the Demon at Six Flags Great America. And I'll get people comment on, In Planet Coaster, that is, like, long time ago. One of my first series and stuff. And I'll get people that comment on and be like, this park stole the Demon from California's Great Adventure. It's like, dude, no, just do a little bit of research. Like, they were sister parks back in the 70s and 80s. Then they got sold to different companies. Come on, man, do your research, gosh. You have a big dolphin plush? That's cool. You should go to Cedar Point. Too far? Just a little bit too far there, Jake? Yeah, we're gonna plan on going again here. Not this summer, probably. Oh, I don't know, because again, Michaela just got her second dose, so like, we're kind of like in a week and a half or so, 2 weeks, like good to go to kind of do what we want. I guess essentially. So maybe we'll do it this year. I just feel like it was gonna be way too busy to like kind of do any of that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like everyone's gonna finally be getting their vaccinations and everything and wanting to go out and have a good time. I saw something that made the anti-vax weirdos all upset because there was this thing that was like what was it? I think it was a theme park or movie chain or something. They're like, we're not gonna let people come into our place unless you have the vaccine. And then people, rah, you're so rah. It's like, dude, it's a private business. They can make that decision if you want to, because that was the media thing. They can't tell me what to do. It's like, you're right, and you don't have to use their business if you don't want to. It's their choice. And I think you're gonna see that a lot, where you see like, especially like movie theaters and other places that maybe are gonna be restricted by like stuff. They're gonna be like, yeah, you're gonna need the vaccine to come in. We're just gonna kind of make that a thing, because we're not even gonna try and funk around with any of the no vaccine stuff or whatever. I think the Bro Nation meetup was about a month before. Oh, really? Dang, so close. Well, next one. We'll get you in the next one, right? With dolphin rehabilitation, but I do have a problem with taking them out of the wild for a zoo. Yeah, that's no bueno, right? I don't know if that's the way that Brookfield Zoo does theirs. I'm not too sure. Got your first vaccine a couple weeks ago. Hey, that's always fun. There's talks of shortages here for the second dose, though. Oh, don't you have to have it within a certain time period, though? Like the 2 weeks or whatever? I wonder if that's just like when you have to, like when you should get it and it doesn't, I don't know, like expire or whatever. But interesting. Yeah, no, she just got her second one yesterday, and so her arm's a little bit stiff today, but that's about it. And she has some sniffles. In her voice, her sinuses sound like they're going like a little bit crazy, like with her voice. But other than that, she's fine. She said, she's like, I feel great. She's like, my arm's stiff and I got sniffles and my throat is a little sore, but it's like not even a cold. Vaccine passport to prove you have the vaccine. They'll let you go into private establishments. That's kind of a little bit what they're doing here. You don't have a passport per se, but it's if you can prove you have the vaccine, people with the vaccine can hang out in private establishments in certain areas without masks now, which is kind of like duh. So that's cool. That makes me want to, you know, or I hope that I get the call for my vaccine ASAP. Not that I really, again, personally don't really mind the masks. I know that there's other people that it affects them certain ways, so I can totally respect that. But if I didn't have to wear it around other people that had the vaccine when I had the vaccine, yeah, that sounds good. I would like that. The next location for the Bird Nation meetup was pretty much down to Dollywood or Silver Dollar City. Yeah, but then COVID came along. Yeah, I think we were pretty much planning a Dollywood meetup this year. So it's so tough because the Bird Nation community is so international. Like for the most part, we're trying to do it every year, but like for Euro bros who can't make it, it's like an every other year thing. I do know there's like a few of us who live close enough together, like in the Midwest and other places, that can kind of swing it. We're gonna try to do it more often, like a yearly thing or whatever, maybe even like, I don't know, twice a year or something. But yeah, no, I think for like Euro bros, we're gonna have to like whenever y'all can kind of thing. Soundtrack end? Oh no, it's just the quiet song. There we go. I always forget there's one song in the Planet Zoo soundtrack that always ends like really quietly. It's like, are you still there? Maybe. Do 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 do. Mostly a casual Plan Co viewer. That's fair, Seabrus. Next time, exactly. Oh, totally next time, though. Should bump right up against one another and blur into each other. Yeah, yeah. I really enjoy the mask thing. I'll probably wear it after it's all gone. We will too. Yep, we have already talked about that. And if we are ever feeling a little bit sick or just under the weather, well, we were already kind of doing this before, and I hope this kind of spreads around more. We're not going to do this macho thing. And I like how it became like a macho thing, as if like the more muscular and like macho you are, the easier you can like fight a cold. But yeah, we're not going to do the macho thing where it's like, yeah, I got a cold today, but I still came into work. It's like, ew, gross. No, get out of here, you nasty. What are you talking? Like, I hated that before the pandemic. Like, it's like, yeah, I've had the flu for like 5 days, and like I'm still coming into work because no disease is gonna, you know, make me miss. Like, I don't care about you missing work. Get the fuck away from me, you gross. Like, but it's like, yeah, we've talked about like that kind of stuff, like not going into work if we're feeling bad, or just wearing a mask if we're feeling under the weather. Because it's like, hey, that's kind of, I don't know, this kind of makes sense. Oh, these are the goldenrod. Yeah, I'm trying to, you know what I kind of wish we had is, well, actually, oh, you know what, we'll kind of combine this as well. I want to get a nice combination of the goldenrod and the, I don't know what the name of it is. Here it is. And the Triodea grass, which I maybe should have done this beforehand. But I think if you kind of get a combination of both of these in areas, it kind of look really neato. Look really neat. Can't believe they just let people used to breathe on us. I know. And can you believe that people made a big deal about having to wash their hands when the pandemic started? I was like, wow. Speaking of nasty, like, you know, just have like a basic level of not being disgusting, and then we'll be cool. Wash your hands after you touch your dick, or, you know, the opposite and everything like that. After touching a few doorknobs that you don't know about, maybe like just use some hand sanitizer. I don't know, just little things like that. Yeah, like birthday cakes, maybe like don't all over birthday cakes anymore. Maybe don't stand like 3 feet in front of, or like right in front of someone's face and like be a close talker. you know, just like sanitize. Just be sanitary. We can be more sanitary than we were in the Middle Ages and stuff. I promise, it's fine. Hey, it's St. Patrick's Day. I kind of didn't even realize that. Yeah, get out of here, you nasty. Yeah, exactly, Emma. Yep. Right. There were so many people that were just like, oh, and now we gotta wash your hands all the time. It's like, were you not doing that before? Like, you know, when your hands get sticky after you touch a few doorknobs and handles and like your computer mouse and your phone and stuff, were you not washing your hands? It takes less than 30 seconds, you nasty. Don't be nasty, you nasty. Oh, that's a really cool combination, actually. Dang it. You know what we're gonna have to do now? I was hoping that wasn't gonna look cool. I'm gonna delete all these and add it in. Don't worry, it'll be worth it. Well, it won't take that long either. That's like one of my favorite shirts from Philip DeFranco, just kind of reorganized. It's like, don't be stupid, stupid. I would love to order that shirt. It's actually a merch shirt that you can get from his thing. The Don't Be Stupid, Stupid t-shirts. Alright, where is... There it is. So we're just going to finish this out and then copy this around. I don't care about your perfect attendance, Rebecca. Just stay home, right? Like, I have to be valedictorian, and if I miss school, it's... No, you have the flu. You're a walking petri dish. Go away. Don't breathe on me. Don't even look at me right now with your disease eyes. Just go home and feel better. Wow, Thomas! I looked over at the perfect time. That is a... Nice. That is very... Nice. Thanks so much, buddy. Appreciate the heck out of you there. That is a, again, nice donation there. And I expect the next one to be $420. So I'm totally kidding. I'm just being an asshole. But seriously, thanks so much, bud. That's a big one there. That's gonna help out a lot. The Mrs. BeyondDrew will be ecstatic to hear about that one. Let's get some claps and awesome whatever's hearts and all that fun stuff in chat there for Domez being awesome. Oof, he oofed it. Did you put the decimal in the wrong place, Domez? It's okay, you can admit it if so. I've done that before. That's right, I was like, $420 next time. Money, please. I wish I could do a specific notification when people donate. So that whenever Domez donated, it did the money, please. And for those of you that don't know that, go watch Parks and Rec. But that would be very fitting for Domez and his awesome donations there. No, for sure. There we go. Okay, let's spam this around now with the extra plant. And I think that extra little plant kind of adds a lot in there. Just a little spikiness. And, you know, actually, now that this is out here, we're probably gonna add another plant in here. What were you saying earlier, Earl? You're talking about the elephant grass, right? And I think you were talking about down by the shoreline, down by the river. But what if we did little spurts of it in here, like actual grasses, you know? I think that's not the worst idea in the world. Mona Lee, yes, Saperstein. She's the worst. She's also my sister. Dang it, that just makes me upset that I just remember we can't watch Parks and Rec because it's on Peacock. That was our big conversation yesterday about streaming services becoming cable. That's right. Faggin' Peacock. I bet they have like a month free trial or something, right? If so, I'm gonna get on that like it's hot. I'm gonna make a new email address and everything. Fuck you guys. I want to watch Parks and Rec. Okay. Just a blend image between the two. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I think that'd be nice too. Yep. Oh, you know what? No, not the elephant grass. I'm with you on the idea still, but what I'm gonna do is something even worse, which is the eel grass. We're gonna do eelgrass kind of everywhere. And I mean like kind of everywhere. That's why we gotta put these big plots in first, the flower patches, and then I'm not gonna do this. I might do it on stream. That's kind of the perfect streaming thing. Just go in here and go plop, 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 plop. Oh my god. Actually, oh my god. Again, like I mentioned yesterday, if we had the function to take scenery objects that were placed together like this and have it conform to the land. Oh my god. Bugs me that we can't get Hulu here. VPN. Oh wait, that's not how VPN works, right? Even if you got like a US VPN, would you be able to get Hulu? Or is that not how those work? That's probably a better grass. It probably is. It just hurts my soul is the only thing because it's going to take forever to do. That's okay. Worth it. The polygon count. It's okay. It's okay. I'm harnessing my inner Haku because we're only making the project this big, which, oh, I mean, that's kind of big. Why does this always happen? I always start off with, you know what? We're going to build just some cabins and like an office and just like a little campground area. 4 episodes later. Okay, so now we've taken up about a quarter of the map and we're going to be doing a big plains with elephants, eelgrass everywhere, and oops. That's not how VPNs work. Ah, nuts. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I always do that. All my projects always turn into these big, just... Down by the river, by the boats where everybody goes to be alone. Wait, that's lyric. Which lyric is that? What are you quoting here? Everybody goes to be alone, where you won't see any rising sun. Down to the river we will run. Is that Creedence Clearwater? Revival? No, I'm thinking of Mississippi Queen, I think. Mississippi Queen. Riverside by Agnes Olb. Oh, you got me. You got me there. All right, let's see. How are we doing here? But still, very fitting. Wednesday and spend much more than that. All the savings go towards streams that keep me going. Like, hey, cheers, buddy. Appreciate the hell out of you. Hopefully soon you can get back with the lads there, going out, talk about sports ball and all the fun stuff that's not COVID related, right? But until then, appreciate the heck out of you, and thanks everyone for just hanging out. Again, it's amazing of Domez to go up, be you know, above and beyond like that. But you're just sitting here hanging out, throwing the like button, sharing the stream with your friends. That is more than enough. That is more than enough. I think we'll make this whole little area just all goldenrods. Someone chat sit down by the river, so you thought that. See, I thought the Saturday Night Live Chris Farley thing. So that's funny how different brain thoughts there. Different brain thoughts. Yep, I'm gonna stick with that one. In a van down by the river. Yes, bam, Troy got it. One of my favorite sports ball team scores points and wins championships. Hey, me too. Me too. Except mine's usually sports puck. There's no ball in my sport. There's only sports puck. Uh-oh. You know what we'll do there? We'll put some rocks. What is Saturday Night Live? Saturday Night Live. Just the abbreviation of it. And just in case you don't know what that is a weekly sketch comedy show that has been on since 1971. Has like a celebrity host and all that fun stuff. It's a flat ball, yeah. Reminds me that I've got a hooky game to watch tonight. More like puck rather than a ball. Yeah, there you go. Right. I would show you Saturday Night Live if I could, but I would get copyright right away. I would mainly show you the sketch that we're referring to so that you would understand the reference, I suppose. But yeah, we would get... Whew. It's owned by NBC, so they would just come in so fast. Be like, hey, I heard our show. How about some money? How about we take that 30 cents that you were going to make? Ooh, just got a little bit to go, y'all. This is gonna take a little bit of time there. But you're all in it for the ride, right? You're here for the long haul. Hell, if you've watched me play this many plants at this point, you're obviously here for the long haul for this. Pretty sure SNL puts clips up on YouTube themselves. Yeah, they do, yep. You can watch little clips of it. At least in the States. Sounds like in the UK as well. Not sure about other countries, but yeah, if you type in like Saturday Night Live, it should come up with a bunch of sketches and stuff. Like the Californians. I love the Californians. That's one of my favorites. Search up the sketch on YouTube. I could. No, we could. But again, copyright immediately. And again, while I'm not making, you know, I'm not making a salary off of the advertising money or anything. If I could make 30 cents off this stream today, that'd be nice. That's not including Domez. What Domez did was totally separate from like advertising revenue that people get. Super chatting is an awesome thing all itself. Yeah, Matt Foley down by the river. Yep. If you type in SNL down by the river, I bet you would get it. I bet it would come up, right? Scoutmaster Frank? Are we trying to get an Alec Baldwin and Adam Sandler counselor kind of thing going on? I think they banned that skit, the camp counselor skit, on YouTube or whatever. I feel like the last time I tried to look it up, but you couldn't find it. We don't get half of it. Our humor is slightly different. Yeah, it's nice and dry there in the UK, which I enjoy me some good British dry humor from time to time. But other times it's kind of like, oh my gosh, it's too on the nose. No Foliage has about 7 million rocks. Now I can't stop thinking about how nice it would be if I could just make groups that align themselves. I know! Again, make a forum post, Bold. I'll go and like that. I'll go back that and comment on that. See if I don't even know if that's ever been brought forward to do groups that conform to the ground. Because, gosh, we would have almost been done with this if I could have taken just this group and spammed it around with having to do like the X, you know, get it to look nice and stuff, I guess. Hey again, Heather. How was your... Was it chiropractor day? I can't remember if you said you were going off to do that or just you were out of here. Watch SNLs never really got me. I know it's supposed to be great fun. There have been many funny comedians, actors in it. Yeah. Yep. I haven't watched like a full SNL episode in years. I don't know if I could, to be honest with you. It's just a bit too much. But the sketches that they get put up on YouTube, that's where I really, at least personally, that's where I watch it. Yeah, I can't remember the last time I actually watched the whole episode through. Probably back in the Amy Poehler, Will Ferrell days. Yeah, chiropractor, that's right, yeah. Doodle-doo-doo-doo. Can't figure out why they don't have a foliage brush. Oh my gosh, Troy. Tell me about it, buddy. It's just preaching to the choir there, my friend. But yeah, no, I'm with you. Like, I think people were saying, Primal, you were saying, right, that Prehistoric Kingdom, that looks good, Earl. You're kind of talking about doing this earlier. That's a nice little bump up. So good thinking. Prehistoric Kingdom, I believe, is going to have something like that. Primal was saying, where it's possibly like they'll have a terrain brush where you can pick like, okay, I want the goldenrod, the elephant grass, the whatever this was called in my brush, and then you go, you know, and then I want the ground to be dirt, and this percentage of it. Yeah, I think that's coming in Prehistoric Kingdom. Weekend updates for my weekly dose of tragic news in a more comedic light. Yeah, that's fair too. Yeah, I like those ones. The weekend update is good. Is usually pretty good. And I'm trying to remember the name of the guy. I always blank on his name. He was in Community too. Not Trevor Noah. The British guy. Glasses. Last Week Tonight with Oliver Stone. Yeah, the director Oliver Stone. Someone's gonna know what I'm talking about. They're gonna help me out here. I can't think of it. John Oliver. That's it. I did the last name first. Yeah, I like Last Week Tonight with John Oliver. That one's pretty good. And yeah, weekly updates pretty good. And Trevor Noah, his Daily Show. That has grown on me a lot. I did not like Trevor Noah and the Daily Show when it switched over from him to Jon Stewart. And not because I was like a Stewart like homeboy or whatever. Just because or not Jon Stewart. Yeah, Jon Stewart. Just because I just really didn't like it. I just didn't think it was, I think it was just not as good. But it seems like they've really harnessed in, like, especially during the pandemic, it seems like Trevor Noah and them have really harnessed in a good little thing for their mockumentary news thing. John Olivia. No, I like that one. John Olivia, forever. Yeah, basically, Andy. Yep. His Adam Drivers. I know they're great. Yep. Called Rolling Line, that has foliage feature brush like that, and it was made by one guy. Really? Wait, what's it called? Did I look this up on like the Steam store right now?
Call them beholders.
What's any called Rolling Line? Oh, there it is. $20. Came out 2 years ago. Well, now that the trailer's coming up, we're gonna go, hey everyone, who wants to look at a new game? Everyone, field trip time. Lock elbows. No one touch hands, you nasties. Everyone lock elbows or touch elbows or something. Ready? And whoosh. Check this game out. Rolling line. Sounds interesting. Wait. Hold on. All right. Oh yeah, it's like a model train builder. That's kind of cool. Oh, sawdust. Where's sawdust dioramas? I got loud. I like the art style of this. Made in Unity, I'm gonna be guessing. Ooh. Never heard of this. This is kind of cool. So you build all this stuff? That's one of the fastest school buses, yeah. Yeah, this is called Rolling Line. I'll type it in chat just in case. Recommended from Troy. To a model train land. So yeah, do you build all this stuff, Troy? Is that the idea? Like you build all these buildings or plop them down and just build a model train out? Because if so, I am on board. New free official map available now. Play both on PC and in VR. That sounds cool. Is there any others? Here's another one. Minute and a half. May as well look at it. Look at that. You're like the... Yeah, I like this art style. It's kind of... Oh, cool. So it is full-on model train. You're just like... Oh. Yeah, you get a little place to build in. I am so about this right now. This is totally in VR right here, which is pretty cool. You can control the trains. Rocks! Tell me about it. Ooh, weather. Yeah, look at it. Look at all the different maps you can start building on. Oh, this looks cool. Yeah, and it is exactly what I thought it would be. Okay, I like this. This looks fun. We're gonna stream this. Built in the game plus the VR is neat. I don't have VR yet, but I would love to do something like this in VR. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, I'm about to. Thank you so much, Troy, for bringing this to my attention there. That's awesome. That's really cool. Hopefully some other people, it sounded like they were interested in it as well. So hopefully y'all can get a hold of it. There's a lot of videos, actually. Cool. All right, let's head back to building for a little bit more there. There we go. Cool. Community has some ridiculous builds and everything can be built in the game. Plus the VR is neat. Oh man, model train simulator, heck yeah. Right. Yeah, and the fact that it is like a full-on model train simulator basically is really cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Again, it was $20 US, so not sure what it would be for everyone else, but not that terrible. That's that real nice Valheim price point, right? That's that nice Valheim price point of 20. Not 30, not 25, 20. That's a nice price point for a game. Okay. A few more. I really want this to be like kind of littered throughout. Yeah, honestly, this whole middle section here, connecting between here and here, is all just gonna be one big prairie flower area. Well, it's really good. Totally can see quite a few people of the community enjoying this. Yeah, yeah, and I think maybe that's a thing too, where even if maybe it's not your cup of tea, hopefully myself and others can put a spin on it enough, or do some fun stuff in it to, yeah, just kind of hold attention of people at least. Love me a good building game, and essentially everything that we build in these games, like the Planet games, we are essentially doing model railroad, right? we're essentially making little dioramas or little model railroads, so may as well play a game that's kind of geared towards the real thing. I would love to get into model building like that. Absolutely love it. I have no idea where to start. I don't have the extra funds for it now, because if I do it, I don't want to like trickle it in, where it's kind of like, okay, we got this model this time, okay, now I got this tool to do this. You know, I want to like just invest the money into actually doing it. But yeah, I gotta talk to some people about like where to start, like if there's a kit, or I don't even know. We have a few local hobby places around here, like Hobby Town and Hobby Lobby and some other local ones, but yeah, I don't even really know where to start there. But it'd be really cool, especially when we move and I'm gonna have like a garage or basement to kind of turn into whatever. It'd be nice to have a section that's like a model train section or something. Or not even model train, I guess. I mean, it'd be kind of neat, but even if I could make like a model, a theme park. But if I did it, I wouldn't want it to be like a carnival style theme park. I'd want to actually like almost do like a Planet Coaster, like detailed build with it kind of thing. 1549 UK, there you go. The developer is very active and listens to the community feedback. Really? That's, and you said it was one person too, huh? That's awesome. You just got into the mountains in Valheim. Oh, Drake time. It's Drake time and stone golems, which suck. 1669 euros. There you go. You want to get into model building as well? Yeah, I think it'd be really fun, Andy. I think it'd be a really fun thing to do. Especially, you know, if we're into these type of games. It's kind of like, it feels like the next evolution or the next step for us, right? Kind of go from doing a digital build to actually putting it into the real world. So I say was that you can tame wolves. You can, yeah. Apparently it's difficult, but I'm going to be all about yes, you can. Same way that you tame like boars and stuff like that. But yep, you can get. I saw a dude that had was like 4 or 5 wolves hanging out with them. Oh man, the terrain changes throughout here are kind of cool. Give some really nice perspectives throughout here. So, yeah, you can tame, I think you can tame just about every single animal in the game. It's not fully fleshed out yet, and that's going to come with future updates, but yeah, pretty sure you can tame just about every animal in the game. Is Prison Architect. Oh, I love Prison Architect. It's much like RimWorld, so yeah, it's my type of game. Yeah, if you like I know you do. I know you like RimWorld. Yeah, I played Prison Architect before doing RimWorld, and I love Prison Architect. I go back to that game at least once every few years. I haven't done it actually in a little while. Maybe we'll bring Prison Architect out of the closet there and play it on stream. I don't think I've ever played Prison Architect on stream. But yeah, if that game's ever on sale or just you're feeling like getting another game, I don't think it's ever really that expensive. Another like $20 or $15 one. Yeah, that's a really good game. End result's beautiful. Right. Mm-hmm. I don't have the patience for modeling. Also, Zebra sits at computer for hours doing rock work. Yep, that's how it goes. But it's how much fun you have with it, right? You might have 10 times more fun placing digital rocks rather than IRL model rocks or something. Eye of the beholder. Oh man, I just checked the time. We're gonna be wrapping up here pretty soon there. Pretty quick, actually. Let's use the word quick rather than soon. Soon implies a longer time. Quick is the word we're going for. I'm waiting for Toves. This happened yesterday. Toves got in here right as we were about to end. So it seems like it's about time that Toves made an appearance. There's a few people who are like that. I think they get off work or just kind of get their night settled or whatever. And then they end up coming in and it's like, and I'm done. I'm like, no! Is that a... Oh! I took a quick glance at that. I thought it was a beaver. I thought that was a heckin' otter. hanging out there. I was like, what's that otter doing there? He's gonna be stuck. Oh, it's just poop. Can't tell if otter or poop. Oh, speaking of mods, awesome modders. Another one I was thinking of. If any of you are so inclined, beaver. If you make a beaver sometime, I'm sure it's on the list. But I could totally use build a beaver dam around here. Pretty sure ZZ has a really cool implied beaver that we could put in. If not, but yeah, I think a beaver dam could be kind of cool within this little area. Holy cow, look at the brightness going on. We'll get a few more on this side, a few more over here, and then that should be good for the flowers there. And then after that, it is the, oh my god, the crap time when I'm gonna have to fill in the eelgrass in between. I might leave that for the stream tomorrow? Are we streaming tomorrow? Can't remember. We might be able to stream tomorrow. If so, we might do the eelgrass then. Good old beavers, yep. Oh, thanks, Zebras. I would love to run through there if it wasn't allergic to grasses like that. I know, right? Yeah, we have a field that we walk Murphy through that's very similar to this. You know, like a nice Midwest prairie or whatever. And same thing. It's whenever they start growing by spring, early summer, it's like, oh god, I can't see anything. I can't breathe. I can't do anything. Always need some that's right, Troy. Bet your bottom dollar. Listen, buddy, beaver pelt, if it was like, 300 years ago, worth so much money. I'm just getting ready for the next, apocalypse. So then beaver pelt will be worth a whole bunch like it was 300 years ago. RimWorld tomorrow. It is RimWorld tomorrow, isn't it? RimWorld Thursday. Holy heck, almost forgot about RimWorld Thursday. We gotta catch up and see what the heck's going on in RimWorld. Again, those of you that don't join us for RimWorld normally, wow, slur my words some more. Consider joining us tomorrow at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time for some RimWorld. It's always an entertaining time, to say the least. It's basically a giant story time, and you have the option to be part of that story as well, because it's a community RimWorld. Whenever we get a new colonist in the game, we name it after someone in the community. So all you have to do is type in chat, and then Rodney, the Nightbot there, will pick someone at random that types in chat there. It's a nice, fun community thing. Nick made a beaver out of a bear, so eventually, yeah, it probably will, yeah, because they're all the modders are changing their old animals, their replacement mods, and they're replacing them in now. So yeah, hopefully we get it soon. It'd be pretty awesome. Really want to RimWorld, but the top-down games don't really do it for me. Yeah, that's fair. That's totally fair. The art style is not for everyone as well, like the simplistic kind of art style. That's why a lot of people don't get into Dwarf Fortress, because they can't get past the sprites and like the code language basically on screen. That's why it's kind of a fun game, and I gotta do a little bit better job at this, and I will try. I gotta be a better storyteller, because that's what a lot of it comes from, is telling the story along the way. That's why the graphics are kind of like, because really what you're doing is, it's almost like D&D, in a sense. You're kind of doing a D&D game with all the RNG in the background and all that kind of fun stuff. You're like keeping your pawns happy, keeping relationships and stuff. It's basically D&D. I just need to be a better storyteller to tell what's going on with the game there. Okay, that looks good. I like how this is shaping up right now. Rodney's curse. Yeah, I know you're never gonna get in. It's too obvious. I love RimWorld. Oh, nice. Hey, for spring break next week, so you can watch some more streams. That is exciting. That is very exciting. Get some time off. Enjoy some streams. Heck yeah. And next week, don't forget everyone, next week is going to be full. Holy cow. We're going to be doing streams of Prehistoric Kingdom, Evil Genius 2, as well as videos for Evil Genius 2, Prehistoric Kingdom, Planet Zoo. Yeah, we're going to have at least 3 or 4 games that we're going to be doing next week. It's going to get real busy. Like after, I think, this weekend, I think is when we're kind of all thinking that everything's going to go down. It's going to get real busy. Just real fucking busy. Let's make a little patch of this eelgrass here and see if we can't spam it everywhere like we were. Pushing Z every time to get different looking eelgrass. Yeah, I haven't really talked about Evil Genius too much on the channel here, but I've been watching that game closely there. So hopefully, if you all have been too and you're interested in that, that is a really, really fun looking simulation game that is coming out soon there. So that should be a lot of fun to cover that. Look at those fields! Just look at them! Because you're sick, that's a bummer, buddy. I just want to romp around the marigolds and have a marigold time. Woo, 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 woo. Hey, Leaf. Hey, Leaf. I was just kind of talking about you a little bit. Because you do the mod thing. I'm going to start to be as annoying as people that request mods to modders all the time. Hey, Leaf. What about a beaver? Huh? What do you think about a beaver? Can we get a beaver? A beaver. just do a beaver. Oh. Oh man, I am really realizing how long this is gonna take. This is going to be atrocious. It'll go quick once we start to fill it in. It's fine. Ethel Beavers, that's right, thank you. Can I go home now? I can't feel my feet. Super excited for Evil Genius 2. Found the first one out because of John T. Same. I usually don't pre-order, but I did for Evil Genius 2. Oh, that's a good call, I think. I think that's a good call because yeah, it looks like a really fun game. Yeah, I got my pre-order in and all that as well, so I'm very excited to get my. When it's this, but when does it come out? Friday, Saturday, this weekend, right? Very, very soon. Okay, I need to leave this one here next time because I goofed. I goofed by bringing it with me and not duplicating it. I need this to stay flat. Using your special privileges? What? I don't know anything. I didn't do it. I didn't say anything. Jaunty because someone, I've actually found Jaunty because someone told me to check out his channel because I've been a super massive Evil Genius fan since the first game. Oh, really? Yeah. Do. Our release date on Steam is March 30th. Oh man, it's wait forever. Now, just out of curiosity, stream. How much better does this look than this? Wait. Well. I guess the combination looks cool. Like through here, that looks kind of neato. The combination of the in-game terrain grass and the eelgrass combined. Oh yeah, it looks so much better with that eelgrass up there. Or like, you know, both of them. Yeah, I think that looks really cool, actually. That's gonna take a lot of effort, but I think it's gonna look good. Do 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 do. Da, da, da. Where could he be? Yeah, basically bearded mess. Yeah, I think so as well. I think there'd be patches of special grass, but I feel like it's gonna be such a pain to place it all down. But it looks so good. Yeah. Hey, Mind Duck, how's it going? Welcome in. It will be a pain to place it all in. You're not lying. Like how far have we gotten so far? Oh. God damn it. Do 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 do. Woo! All right, let's just keep going. I don't have anything better to do. You guys got anything better to do? I don't got anything better to do. It's all about the combination, baby. Looking good? Alright, I'll go with that, right? Again, I wish I could hit V right now and it just snaps to the land. That would be the best. So here's where here's the part I gotta kind of watch out for. I think here's what we'll do. I'm gonna put the edge of the path having this square bit here, and then we'll blend in the middle with the terrain paint grass and some other foliage as well. So what I'm thinking here is a little bit like this. Just like that. Because then when you come down here, like you can't really tell, but yeah, then let's put some elephant. And this one we can hit V, which we will do. You must have some level of patience. That's true. That's true, I do. It's very easy for me to kind of get locked into this kind of building. Personally, like same reason kind of why I like to mow the grass. Okay, I have it. There's a connection there. Don't worry. I'm sure everyone just went, what? But like, I like to do jobs or I guess theming or whatever, where I can see it like happening in real time. How do I explain it? So like cutting the grass, like you can see the work that you're being done when you like mow the grass or whatever, right? And I like this because I can see, like I'm cool with this because I can see the progress that I'm doing as I'm doing it, and it's like filling in the blank areas around the map. So it's almost like peaceful for me. That's like, I guess, the best way I can kind of explain why I'm totally like cool with this. It's just almost like a moment of zen for me to kind of do this kind of stuff. Others, I know it's like, no, fuck that, no. Boom, boom, boom. Do, 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 do. I love nature. So nice seeing the shorter grass. I think it's worth it. Yeah, I think it's worth it in the end as well. To do the little bit of shorter grass combined with the eel grass combined with the shorter grass. I think it'll be worth it. Painstaking, but worth it. And here's where, if any game developer is hiring, hi, do you want to hire me to do your terrain in your game? Because obviously, you know, I can do this forever. I'll do that for you, developer. Just give me the tools, and I'll make terrains for you all day. I'll do it all day, all night. And that's kind of it, bearded mess. You work on such a micro level for so long, kind of zoomed in like this, but then you kind of come out and you're like, yeah. We're getting there, right? We're getting there. And I kind of break it up into sections, personally. Like, we're in, like, section 1 right now, which I'm pretty much sanctioning off like this. This is, like, section 1. You know, just kind of take it in little doses instead of, you know, section 1. No, just kind of break it down a little bit so you're not just overwhelmed with, oh god, I have to do the entire prairie area? No, no, no. You have to do the first area in the prairie area, and then move on from there. We're about to go into the readjustment period here, where we're going to see what else we want to add. I think we're going to put trees up there. Maybe more of these elms. That was cool. You jump around far too much. I'm not a big picture person, though, so working on tiny patches of foliage is your style. Heck yeah. He's what you do for models. Yeah, right. Yep. Start small and get bigger there. Yep. Oh, all right, so there's little natural grass areas. Something else needs to go up over here. Maybe little patches of marigold. Alright, you have a corn maze. Hey, there you go. Next fall, let's see the corn maze builds. Of Yorkshire moors, they're usually purple. Oh, okay. Nice. Little dead trees. Don't forget, dead things make your landscape look more alive. Yeah, there'd be a group of hobbits wandering through at any moment now. Yep, at any moment they're going to be coming out of the thick over there. I take one more step, Mr. Frodo. This will be the farthest I've ever been from the Shire. I take one more step, Mr. Frodo. This will be the farthest I've ever been from the Shire. If I take one more step, Mr. Frodo. that meme is ridiculous. And you have returned. Hey, cheers, buddy. Thanks. It's been fun to mess around with the foliage all day. Alright, I need another little bit right up here, though. Something up here is off. Yeah, the dead plants, yeah. I might need to get some of the dead bushes. Marula! Marula to the rescue! Is this it? Is this what it's missing? It's always the marula tree, right? Oh, it totally is, too. Just kind of sprinkle this in a little bit, like, kind of overgrowth. Because it looks too uniform right now. I think that's kind of what's throwing me off. It looks very much like it was planted, and I don't want that. It's the elephant grass that did it for me, so I need to kind of combine... I still like the elephant grass, I just need to kind of put some other stuff within it to make it look not so uniform. Yeah, did you watch that? Well, I watched the first little bit of it, Plastic Swans, until I was like, nope, I think I'm good. I think I'm good now. But yeah, that was a ridiculous edit there. No potatoes to boil them, mash them, put them in a stew. None of those this time. I need a bigger one. Oh no, I didn't even do that. Shit. Finger of apple. What was it? It was the... There used to be a bush or tree that we used all the time for this kind of stuff. Oh, the Bengal bamboo? Yeah. The bamboo. That makes a really good kind of wild growing bush. That's green and kind of matches the general foliage area and stuff. So yeah, we'll use that. Because I really want this to look really overgrown, right? Like this is just a natural kind of prairie area, so... That's okay. Thank you, Bold. Yeah, baobab and umbrella acacia. Baobab, and, yes. Let's see. I don't think I like this one as. Oh no, this is. I was thinking of a different tree. But this baobab, just like this, is good. That's good. Tamarind for fruity bushes. That's a good idea too. Hopefully, some of you, maybe if you don't build like this too often, hopefully this is a little bit of an eye-opener of how to use trees and foliage and stuff as bushes and stuff. Yeah, that's a good one. I like that one. Good call. And then the acacia, right? Yeah, acacia. Yeah, very, very good. Ooh, yeah, I like that a lot. That's gonna be a cool combination of textures and greens. You have like a dark green up front and then a little bit of a lighter green in the back there. That's a nice combination. Oh, hot damn. This is my jam. Got the whole club looking at air. Yes. And then tamarind. Yeah, let me check out the tamarinds kind of put in there. See if they kind of do a nice fruity bush. I mean, you know what? I don't see fruit, but I like that as like a kind of cascading almost... Oh, dang, Harry. That's a good call there. With all these combinations. I love it. The little blips of color in there. You done good, son. You done good. Oh, dang. I don't know why I like that so much, but that's awesome. Just those little bits of like bright flowers through there. I know it's supposed to be fruit, but it just kind of gives me like a nice bright flower that I put in there. Boots with the fur, with the fur. Get the whole club looking at her. You got the flow. Next thing you know. Gotta go low, 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 low. Got the apple bottom jeans. Damn it, Domas. Why'd you do that? Why did you do that? Like berries, yeah, yeah. It's looking so natural in here. Bam! Red berries are perfect for some color. Yes, I love it. Yep, that's. I'm glad we're all in agreement there. I think that look great. I think that's a great idea. Just kind of gave me a nice little second win there to put around. Oh yeah, that looks so good. I want some blueberries now. Anyone have an idea for blue? For some blueberries? Or blueberry bushes? You started. No, you started. You started because you were thinking it. Don't even deny it. If you could see Mr. Jones's brain, it's just constantly Boots with the Fur playing at all times. I just picture him always at his house, just... His alarm clock goes off in the morning. It's just Apple Bottom Jeans plays. Jam back in the Planet Zoo beta. Nice. Crowberry would be maybe sells blueberries. That's a good call. Let me favorite this real quick. Yeah, the Crowberry. I forget about that one. No, not this one. I know which one you're talking about. Or unless you were talking about this one, but there's another one that's similar to the Crowberry, right? That has... What about this? Oh, that's red. Ah, I thought these were a different color. Okay, so Crowberry. It's a Crowberry, oh sure. What about the Bramble? Ooh. It's very small. I like the Bramble. It feels bigger. It'd be really cool if there was a game out there where you could resize objects. Oh, wait. We're gonna have that soon. Ah! The doorbell as well? Just the doorbell goes off. Ooh, I'm coming! Cowberry. That's red too. I think it's both cow and crow. Yeah, cow and crow. They're both red. Good idea. Yeah, but they're both red ones. Actually, it's not too bad though. The Cresota is kind of cool. It's yellow. That Crowberry has... It does? Oh, okay, I missed that. Oh, it does. You know what? You're totally right. Because I was looking at this. Does this one have it too? Yeah, it does. Seaver's, good call. I just looked over it too quick. Yeah, let's kind of sink these down just a little bit in certain areas. I wish the blue was more prevalent. It is kind of hard to see it is the only thing. But it is there, right? It is there. What if I did it like this? Yeah, like actual bushes. Kind of spread out throughout. They'll have to be in the grasses or else we won't even see them. Is that an animal? Oh no. If it's not in the grasses, you don't really see it. It's the only thing. Okay, so that works pretty good there. Let's go back to our favorites. I was thinking, because there's going to be certain areas that have this going on, and others that are going to have this going on. So you got to kind of decipher which ones are going to go where. Like, what determines having the short grass through here, and what determines having that. Oh, I know what it'll be. It'll be random. Cool, let's go. That's as far as we'll get with it. It'll just be completely random. Let me get the flat one. Love the Creosote. I think that's how you spell it. Bushes? Yeah, they're good too. Yep, there's some great foliage in the game, isn't there? Could always use more. Always use more. You know, if you spun these upside down, they almost look like leeks. Right? They almost look like a leek plant. So for those of you that want to build like a farm or something, maybe that would work. Back to Planet. Oh, I can't. I can't do it. Classic Swans. It's just, it's so evident and so bad. Just like how little there is to work with. So I'm just always like, oh god, there's only so many times I can place the same pine tree over and over and over and over and over again. I need Planet Zoo's foliage in Planet Coaster, which it kind of sounds like we might be able to do a version of that through modding. The modders are talking about putting Planet Coaster coasters into Planet Zoo, so what? Because the English name is totally different for most of them. That's fair, yeah. Yeah, right, they kind of look like leeks. I thought they kind of looked like leeks there. But yeah, the mod squad there, they're talking about getting Planet Coaster coasters into Planet Zoo, and they say, not that it won't be hard, but it should be pretty feasible. And that includes getting like the coaster builder in the game too, so essentially the game that everyone kind of wanted Frontier to make, the modders are going to kind of make it for everybody essentially. Like, yeah, you know, zoos are cool, but you should combine the zoo and theme park game together. One, I know a lot of zoo nerds are gonna go, no! Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Guess it's time for Murphy to bark. There we go. Excuse me, but can I actually make an Animal Kingdom recreation now? Yeah, well, theoretically, yeah. Once they kind of get worked up to that. Remember, we just have to be patient. That's the big thing. It's really exciting news, right? But remember, we're only like a week and a half into this whole brand new modding stuff, so we gotta be patient with them. But yeah, theoretically, yeah, you could. Yep. The rhubarb is rabarber. Yes. That's awesome. Doesn't like the merging idea. No, we heard that. Jeez. I don't even know who he's barking at. I bet there was a leaf. Not like leaf, but like a leaf. Probably blew by the window, so he had to go give it a what for. It's like, how dare you, leaf? Don't you blow by my window? I will. Okay, it's gone now, everyone. It's gone. I don't have to. Oh, it's another leaf. How dare you, leaf? All the market you want. Okay, it's gone, everyone. It's gone. I protected us from the leaf that blew by the house, so you can thank me later. Yep, leaf equals wolf. John T and friends end up doing towards the end when he did the joint build with Raccoon they made. Oh, what was the name of that? Oh shoot. Yeah, that was when they were doing that, and S-Dan was doing his zoo build. And then I was doing my kind of like local zoo build. Yeah, we were doing a bunch of that kind of stuff. What was it? Not Suyana, not what the hell was that thing called? Something with a G, right? Wow, I'm totally blanking on that series. It was a great series. Thanks, Silver Fox. Appreciate that. Uzuri! Uzuri! It's Uzuri. I remember I said that one time on John T's stream. I think he was streaming it. Him or John were streaming it one day. I came in and typed that. It was like, Uzuri! And then a bunch of people were like, stop making fun of him. He's doing really good work. I was like, shut the fuck up. It's like, who are you? I'm talking to my buddy, okay? I can make fun of the name if I want to. Doo doo doo. Doo doo. I have to meet with my neighbors to talk about cat sitting for them. I should probably get ready so I don't turn up my slippers. Okay, Zebras, have a good one. Have a good one. Or he's still angry his Murph Dog channel got abandoned after a couple episodes. What Murph Dog channel? Oh man, we need a Murph Dog channel. There's no whole point to make fun. You have to. You have to. But some people, it's serious business with the digital video game theme park. Very business. Very, very big business. You don't make fun of that content creator or anything. How dare you? And Jake's back again. Welcome back, Jake. Time is okay. We gotta really think about wrapping up here. I know we started like 20 minutes late, but wrap up a little bit soon there. We'll finish up this little plot and then we'll move on. Maybe not even finish it because there's actually a little bit more to do here. Let's see if we put put this in the middle. Oh no, I have wrong thing on. Check the bush's height. Oh, it's perfect. I like the bush's height there. That's a good bush height. I like that bush. I like that boulder. That's a nice boulder. How's that looking? Yes! Seriously, bold. Thank you for that recommendation. The little bits of bush to put throughout here are perfect. Did the time change in the US? Yeah, last Sunday. Or this most recent Sunday. On a dog channel. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, we did. That was... And then he got attacked by a dog and had to get surgery. And that's when my middle finger got split open like a hot dog blowing up in a microwave. And yeah, so unfortunately we had to take a break from that. And then just never really got back into it. But yeah, a lot of you were viewing that actually. A lot more than I thought. Brand new channel and everything. That was pretty awesome. But yeah, that took an unfortunate pause. Gardening story, yeah, yep. That was, I think, the last episode. Or no, he went into the water was like the last episode before that whole thing went down. That's not only just that channel, that's when my main YouTube channel went down too, if you notice. Because yeah, again, that's when my middle finger and him like got all beat up. Yeah, that really zonked us for like the entire summer, really, just mentally and just emotionally. It just drained us so much. Just took a little bit to kind of get back to zero. You know, we were doing it, like, the real big thing with it was in correspondence with our Etsy page that we had just released. So we were trying to make a channel that was with Murphy, and like it was a vlog. It was gonna be a vlog that focused on like the animals for the most part, and it was gonna kind of tie back into promoting our Etsy page at the same time. So yeah, that didn't quite work out though. I mean, it still could. We could still get back into it. I think doing kind of a vlog would be fun too. I mean, we're not really that interesting, so that's kind of the whole thing as well, but yeah. 1 hour back. You betcha. Yep, that's correct, Emma. Yep, so right now, this time last week, it's 4:27 in the afternoon for me, or in the evening for me. Last week it would have felt like 3:30. Oh, we went forward? Oh, well, fuck me. My bad. I'm just out here throwing out all the bad information. You can tell that I didn't have to change my clock, so I don't actually know. All our clocks changed automatically, so actually, I kind of assumed there. I thought they went back. Whoopsie! See, technology's making me dumber already. I'm missing. Oh, the elephant grass. Duh. Can't remember that either. It's just one of those things that, yeah. It's just one of those things. Same thing at the end of March. Yeah, we went forward. Yep. Yeah, right. Y'all will do that, what, next week? Next weekend? Little marula tree action. Marula tree action engaged. Yes, spring forward and fall back. Yeah, so 3 p.m. becomes 4 p.m. Yep. think we kind of need to put some saplings out here. Kind of like just random new trees kind of growing up in the field. You see that all the time in playing series. New trees that try to grow up, but then they usually don't make it. Only a handful of them really end up making it in the big prairie areas. But, you know, all the birds that are around getting all the seeds, just dropping them in the fields all the time. It's just always like little saplings kind of trying to poke their way up. Smart way to remember. Oh, the spring forward and fall back. Yeah, because in spring you put them forward, in the fall or autumn time you put them back. It is, yeah, and I always forget about it too. I always forget about the little jingle. Yeah. So that looks good. What else? Have the marulas. That, we have that. Oh, the tamarind. Let's get some of the tamarind in there. Where is it? There it is. I'll sit down that. Favorite it? Cool. Again, that was such a cool idea with the tamarind tree. I approve. I approve of it, that's for sure. I can tell I'm starting to get a little bit tired here. I'm getting all quiet and stuff when I'm building. That's how you know when I'm like, not like tired, but mentally from streaming and talking this whole time. That's when my brain's just starting to go, okay, we've talked enough now. You can shut the hell up, mouth. Let us just chill, okay? Like people who stream for like 8 to 10 hours or 12 hours a day. Gosh, I do not know how they do it. Again, it's not like the most taxing thing or whatever in the world, but just after a while, it's like, man, I gotta take a break from like just thinking about stuff to talk about all day. You have to work outside tomorrow, but it's gonna rain on me. Ew. Clocks at the same time, it gets confusing. It does. Yeah. And it is Drew approved. You betcha. You betcha. Hypnotize you with all the foliage. But it looked great in the end. Yeah. It's kind of a me thing. Like if I was okay being quiet, it sounds like I'm just like talk all the time, but if I was okay like being more quiet on streams, I could probably stream for longer. But I just know that that's not the most entertaining thing to watch, right? I mean, I'm sure some people would sit here and like watch me just place foliage without saying much, but the majority of you, I mean, it's nice to have a little bit of a voice going on in the background or kind of all that kind of fun stuff. So yeah, I totally get it. That when we kind of get quiet, it kind of gets a little bit, what's going on? But yeah, after 3 or 4 hours of doing it, you start to be just a little bit like, ugh, I am mentally just kind of done talking. It's probably just a me thing, but. That's why videos can kind of be nice sometimes too. Just make a 10-minute video, talk to yourself, pump it out. Was 9 hours. Some people do 15 plus on the regular. Right. 15 plus on the regular is just like, what? And I've had people request to me, be like, hey, you hit this many subscribers. You should do a 24-hour stream now. I'm just like, who the fuck do... God dang. Fully just so relaxed. I agree. Just like, you get that 24-hour stream word verbiage out of your mouth right now, or I'll slap it out of your mouth. What the hell are you talking about streaming for a day straight? Who's gonna put up with listening to me for a day straight? It sounds like agony for you all. not for me too, but mainly for you all. Did we miss anything over here? Yeah, I did some of the Bengal bamboo. Did you just go under the ground in the empty space like this? Yeah. Yeah. Look at it. Isn't it great looking in the underground? It's a setting. If you go into your menu here, settings, game. Where is it? It might not be under game. What is it, under controls? I changed it. It's like the first thing I changed in the game, so I can't even remember where it's at. Alerts? No, not alerts. You changed it somewhere. That might be game. Disable terrain collision. No. Disable animal guess. It might be under one of the animal things here, the economy or the camera. Wait, it's under camera settings, isn't it? We're gonna find this for M the 20 something. I think it's camera settings. Disable camera collision with terrain. Here you go. So under settings, camera, disable camera collision with terrain. And then you will be good to go. I want some bushes spilling onto the trail here to make it look like it hasn't been walked on for a little bit, or just walked on kind of sparingly. Where's this go? Like through here? Okay. What if we put a real big hunka tree right here? There's a big hunka tree. So I think that tree right there, right in the middle of this little turnaround section right here, kind of cool. All right. All right, I gotta wrap up. I gotta wrap up now. I just realized what time it is again. So, dang, I'm very happy with what we got done today. So we went ahead and basically finished the river. Again, there's probably little things I need to do here and there as far as details go. But let's take a quick look around the river here. Oh yeah, I forgot about the kelp that we did yesterday. So yeah, this little stream river section here. Went ahead and finished that up for the most part. Love all the little details here. Dang, I just really like doing foliage. Have I mentioned that? I love doing some foliage work. Especially when it kind of comes together like this. It feels really cool. This is real natural. This is good. So we got the stream done here. Oh, right through here is perfect. Feels absolutely perfect right through here. I saw one thing I want to change already. Yep, this is great. This is great. This needs some more. That needs some more detail right there. That's why I do this. I don't know if anyone else does it, but just take a little fly around of your builds, like, because right here I can see I want to put some more detail in there. Up over here to this area, this looks good. Looks good, looks good. Probably some more detail in here, maybe some rocks. Kind of feels like there should be a few rocks in here. There's our little island in front there. Very cool. Hey! Oh, that's so cool that we came across some just random... Are you stuck? I feel as though you're stuck. Let me help you. It's kind of cool that we just kind of came upon this red fox right here on the shoreline. Just hanging out. Hi, buddy. You gonna take a swim? There he goes. That's so good. I love just kind of stumbling upon the natural animals around here. And yeah, we got that all done, and then we went ahead and got a really good start on the old prairie here. And there's some really cool shots in this. I really like the shots in the prairie here. So hey, basic builder, you got here right as I'm ending, buddy. Got in here right as I am ending, be honest there. So, but yeah, awesome, good stuff. So hey, thanks so much everyone for hanging out. I always do appreciate it, you know that. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit the like button on the video if you did end up enjoying your time here. It does help out the video algorithm and all that fun stuff after the stream is done. Also, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. We have a bunch of fun stuff coming up as far as, like I've been saying, Prehistoric Kingdom, more Planet Zoo funness, Evil Genius 2, and there's a bunch of other little random indie games coming as well that we're going to be checking out too. So there's a bunch coming to the channel. So it's very, very exciting times in the next few months there. So hey, thanks so much everyone. I appreciate the heck out of you. And don't forget, tomorrow, it's RimWorld time. And if you don't join us for RimWorld, you should check it out. You should check it out. We always have a weird, fun time there. It's RimWorld. So yeah, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow, everyone. So we'll see you then. Bye.